having sex with strangers to try to figure out if your sex is good or not, or if you worth my time. And if I had the ability to take back sex, the times I had sex with people, I wouldn't. A lot of people be upset. That's like
what up?
That's good framing right there. That's
DNA. DNA, you gotta turn this mic on.
Say again?
You gotta turn this mic on.
Oh, sorry.
What you gonna put? Happy Saturday? Everything gotta be a happy day? Ain't no happy day every day. What up, people? What's good? We back. Nice.
Slow down. You not live yet?
no.
Just do the same Facebook is. Just do a search.
Yeah, we back. We back. That's right. What's up, James Hardiman? What's good? This is Wizz. We back on. What's good? What, really? Remy Ma? From Remy Ma? What's up, people?
You should stick more to R&B hip hop. It's too outlandish.
Oh my goodness.
It's gonna
Yeah, slow. That's why I didn't put a lot of people's names on it.
But our people like this stuff.
This is more like
I like this song.
Club in the bar closing down. Like I would want to hear something like this.
Jaden Space. Jaden Smith.
It's more of a mellow, like.
Oh, this is Jaden Smith? Somebody turned my headset off.
You don't see the market.
Oh, DNA.
I was up again.
Everybody
I got tired of being that.
DNA. On, that's right. What's up, everybody? What's good? Wizz. Charms in the building. That's why I left it alone.
Now, if I hit enter, I don't want that.
Because I don't know what's happening.
Yes.
What's good? What's going on?
You want to do a rock?
Sure.
Give me an ego booster.
The Ego Booster.
Get it in green. Then you go to XXX.
That's awesome. This one first, then
I don't point.
Hey, Cynthia.
Hey, Cynthia Campbell, what's going
Yo,
on?
what's going on? Why you gotta call our whole government?
Well, I'm sorry. It's on Facebook.
You just putting people's business.
I'm sorry.
How you know should let everybody know what's going on?
You know what? I am truly sorry. What's good? What's good? Tune in now. You know what I'm saying?
You missed it. Why are you taking those type of pictures?
That's good.
My chin wasn't up.
Good.
It just wasn't happening. You straight disrespectful. Hey, Nate.
That's right. What's good, Nate?
Thank you.
Word.
Aww. What are you doing over there?
For me, I'm about to go live.
Is this yours, West?
Did you send me a picture?
Huh? Yeah, I sent you the one of the posts.
Can you believe July is gone?
It's gone.
It is.
It's like, what did you do to it? What you did to it?
Lousy weather.
You know what I'm saying? Lousy weather.
Listen.
We're supposed to have a heat wave.
Anything's better than the cold, DNA.
Nah, still got one name.
You get it. That's just you get it. You do that first.
Perfect.
Yeah. Now stop.
Yeah.
You know, Instagram?
DNA is doing. That's another Jaden Smith album?
Yo, he's giving Jaden the play tonight. Did you see Chris Rock and Chris Brown and Drake?
Yes.
It's fire though, but you know who it reminded me of, right? With the hair. Take a guess.
I don't know.
Take a guess.
What? I don't know.
Bruno Mars, the hair.
With the hair?
Yeah. I don't know why when I saw it, I was like, Bruno Mars? I was like, that's Chris Brown. It's a hot video though. I was feeling it. You didn't see it?
I saw a little bit.
Let me see if I can pull it off. But the song is popping.
That's right. What up? What up? We at the era where the city don't sleep. What's good? I'm Wizz. You know, you listening right now. You listening on our page, Wizz, Charms, Venus versus Mars. You'll also go to any lead page where we also on. You can go to DNAradio.net. We actually on the radio. All right, DNAradio.net.
How it's working?
You know, so tonight it's gonna
it's
be
still slow.
it's gonna be crazy,
towards the end,
crazy. Because you know, as
When
Charms.
I was recording, it was to work better towards the end.
I'm saying, that's Kanye?
It was giving me fever.
Okay.
Play a little, then shut off.
So what's up,
Play a little,
people?
then shut off. I'm like,
Tonight's topic. Which you want to go with that topic or what?
I'm good if you good.
Okay. The first topic is
Oh, they playing games.
how long should it be until you introduce your kids to your mates?
When is a good time?
When is a good time? You know. And then can you read what I just text you?
Wait, you want me to read what?
Can you read what I just text you? Because I can't open it. Because I can't go to my notes.
You can't look at your notes. You know the notes
I'm
you took
alive.
forever.
We on now.
We're not on. We're not on DNA Radio.
We on. No, I'm just
Now you
saying.
have to say everything all over again.
No, but you
I got it. Wait.
got it.
Yeah.
What's up, people?
Wait. Hold on. Oh, I was trying to find the video so you could see it. What? I saw a video that you didn't see.
I saw it. They
You
did the
said
trailer.
what video?
I
No, that sound like talking to you. Cause you
No,
not
because there's a
talking.
lot of stuff that's going on.
I just said, did you see the Chris Brown and Drake video?
And I said yes.
No, you did not. You said what video? I said, yo, he looks like Bruno Mars. I don't even know why I talked to you now.
When you said, oh, that's because.
I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you.
What you said?
It's over.
You just said something to me. You just said something
I
to
don't
me.
want to talk
What?
to you.
What?
I don't
What?
want to talk to you.
Who you want to talk to? DNA in the building. Adios, mios, papi.
Arriving here from London, UK, and you're
So.
the Venus and Mars show.
So-
DNAradio.net. Be sure to look out for my single Unity.
I have something else to talk about, but since I'm not talking to Wizz, I don't know what to do. with
Okay,
it.
so you talk to the people. You can talk to people over here.
What's up, people? Welcome. This is DNA Radio. I'm Chance,
I'm Wizz. What's good?
and I'm so happy to be here. Whatever.
The troublemaker.
Whatever.
That's all I speak.
Troublemaker, was that a record called Troublemaker?
Yeah, because I was posting a lot of crazy stuff and a lot of people's,
Yeah, I got one that you didn't post.
What you
I'm gonna
got?
find it. I'm gonna show
No,
it to
she
you.
got a dick. No, I'm just saying. Can you just send what I
I'm
just?
gonna send it to you. I'm gonna show you why I gotta tell you what I'm talking about. Cause I was like, oh.
So people, like I posed, the first topic is, what's a good time for your kids to meet your mate? You know.
How long? How soon is too soon?
How soon is too soon? Charm said like within an hour.
That's about it.
What? The first 5 minutes, I'm gonna
The first
marry you,
5
boo.
minutes, she's like that.
Somebody must have reported him. It must have got taken down.
Oh, see, this send the notes that I sent you and you just read the questions from that time.
You only sent me one thing.
That's it. That
The
was,
whole.
it
This
was,
is the bulk of your notes.
yeah, that was the box. It's three.
Okay,
bro, you know what
so
I'm saying?
then,
Okay.
what do you want them to answer the first question? Or do you
Yeah.
want them
Okay. Ask the first question.
You just said a question.
I just
How
said
soon
one
is
topic.
too soon? Okay.
Yeah, and then
All
over
right.
there.
All right. I'm
that's
on page. I'm on page 1. Okay, so then the next topic is, would you choose the independent person, the person that would do anything, that would do everything on their own, or the person you can influence? And the person that has to ask you what?
Or the person have to ask you everything.
Right. So it says, who would you choose? The independent person that does everything on their own,
Mm-hmm.
the person you can influence, or the person who asks you everything before they do it?
That's a nice topic.
Yes.
That's one of them.
So,
Right, but I'm trying to find this other video.
She's trying to find a video.
Yes, because I saw this like 20
she,
minutes before I got on the road. And I was like, ooh.
She's so hyped because she saw a video before me.
No, I'm done with that. We had a conversation about Chris
She's so hyped right now.
That was the conversation.
She's on her video kick.
All I said was to
turn
Wizz,
this woman's mic down, please.
All I said to Wizz was when I came across the Chris Brown and Drake video. Chris Brown reminded me of Bruno Mars. That's it.
He had a bandana on him.
No, his hair. You didn't see his hair? I'm not used to seeing Chris Brown with that much hair, and it's straight. Look like he permed it. I know he.
I give my Washington sets. I just got it wrapped up right now.
Does everyone have to about you?
You know, I give my Washington. Ain't nothing wrong with Chris Brown letting his hair go.
I didn't say anything. I just said he reminded me of.
You remind
Bruno
Mars.
Should I play the Chris Brown record you talking about?
Yeah, I like it.
I like it. You got it, girl.
Let me know if this is the one.
Yeah, that's it.
There's no guidance. That's the one.
Oh.
Listen to what he said. Wait.
Is this it?
You don't have a talent.
Can you hear this?
I have a problem. If you weren't
take your mic off.
That's the remix.
I'm not a fan of your work. I'm a fan of your doctor's work. That nigga put an ass on you. She is the real MVP. So when I hit like or follow, that doesn't mean I'm supporting you.
He's not supporting.
It means you're naked in this picture.
They can't see that.
I'm just. They can hear it.
They cannot hear it with the video playing.
There is no award ceremony for what you do. You do know that, right?
But that's so unfair to our Facebook viewers.
On Instagram. Would you please stop saying stuff like "thank you" to all my fans?
This is the wrong record.
This is the right record. This is the video.
No, she don't know. She don't know.
This is the video to the.
It's another artist.
Yeah, here it is right here.
He did the remix. This is like he said, "Yo, let me put my 5 minutes on there."
Yeah, it's an unknown artist.
I'm saying I would do the same thing. That'd be me in the shower.
Here's the dirty version.
I'm like, trips on the train to the so weak.
Did you go past the?
You bad girl.
Did you go past the video? Like I went through all that to find the video and then you passed it.
Bad it. I saw that because he went on the girls. I'm saying I can't do fake joints. I'm saying
it's not about fake joints. Did you even listen to what he was saying?
He said your doctor's amazing.
That's you. The basic line he was saying. I'm not going on your page because I like you on fans. So stop saying thank you to all my fans. He was like, I'm going on because I'm a pervert. You didn't even listen to the whole video.
I heard some of it. I'm here. I'm near. I'm everywhere.
You're not anywhere.
I'm here. I'm near.
Look at Nikki. I don't like that picture though.
Really, you playing this last minute?
I thought it was down.
Are we doing politics tonight?
Yeah, like in the 15 minutes. Like yeah.
Towards the end.
Yeah, towards the end. I do want to address something. So,
so if you want to address it, it's okay to talk. Well, if they want to address it,
it is the Venus versus Mars show, DNA.
Humba.
Just because the DNA network, broadcasts the show, I think, I don't know who wins that argument.
You like to read, right? Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
No, you just make me read everything.
It's gonna be one of our guests.
DNA says in order to sit in my seat, I have to read.
Also, I posed
HSBCU college education.
I posed a crazy question. I think we talked about this a long time ago. If you date a guy, right, and you take him out, is he obligated to give you sex at the end of the date?
Hell, motherfucking yeah! What the hell I take him out for?
That's what he said. You got it, girl.
Sugar mama.
You got it.
Drop them jaws.
You got it.
Yo, I really want to know where the women out there that are taking men out. I'm not talking about men that they're already.
That's what I'm talking about.
Men who you just.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not doing that. So.
Ask the question on radio.
I'm saying.
The question is, do you take men out on dates? Do you make the first move and invite somebody out for a first date?
You hear that, people?
That's the question.
Come on, answer that question.
Brock.
What's up?
Would you take your man out?
Press this video and watch it with DNA. You gotta turn up the volume.
Like, hell,
wait.
I want to go out. Look, I want to go out.
The man,
Would you
the
be the
booty
aggressive
shaking
person?
Oh,
video.
wow, damn, that's a lot of ass.
Just want to, damn. That's what I'm just saying. Would you take the initiative to ask a man to go out?
It's not her man. It's a first date.
It's mesmerizing.
Oh, it's a first date? Oh.
That's what you said.
Well,
like,
no, I didn't say.
No, hold on.
Whoa.
People-
He smashed it on the first date? That's what
What are
you
you
said?
talking about? What are you
I
talking
said, if a woman takes
So
her
you
man
saying
out,
good man.
is he obligated to have sex?
about? Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like, is
You
that
saying
her?
the first night?
No, but I'm saying if it's her man, that's not even a question.
I'd be like, please take it easy.
If it's her man, that's not even a question. You know they smashing. If that's his girl, you know they smashing.
Yeah, well,
So
no.
it's got to be doing the dating process.
The dating process.
Go back live in 10 seconds.
Right. So it can't be your man. If you take a dude on a date, it's the dude. You're going on a date. You're dating.
Uh-huh.
Is he required to give it up?
All right. Shit. He's like Drake said, I don't want to play no games. He taking off shirts and all that. Taking off shoes. Because first thing you be like, yo, we gonna start it on the car? You gonna start it in the car, or we gonna start it in the Uber? What? That's the point of the question. You trying to say he better drop them drawers?
Yo, I'm just saying. The question was, if you're in a dude, hey, welcome back.
What's
Are we
up?
on, DNA?
Yes,
Yeah, we on.
Yo, you just cut that song kind of abruptly.
Nah, that's how it ended.
That's how it ended.
Faded. Was it faded?
It didn't fade. It just went out.
Yeah, I guess Chris or Drake
That's how Chris
was on a date and
Party done.
he was like, done, we out.
Came from Chris himself.
Hey people, welcome to DNAradio.net. You're listening live with Venus versus Mars.
She don't even know her name. I'm Wizz. What's going on?
Can I introduce you guys, please?
Oh,
This is Venus versus Mars on DNAradio.net. Yes, Venus versus Mars, the show about anything and everything, but never the show about nothing.
Nope.
Wizz and Charms. Here's Charms.
yo, did
Chummy.
you see that video with the police officer rapping?
Nah.
They're human too, you know.
She's too up
Yeah,
on me. She's too up on me.
Well, speaking about police, I want to talk about 15-minute political section.
We didn't get there yet.
I know. I'm just going to tell you, I'm going to talk about this water being poured on top of police.
Oh God, the one that the commissioner said they need to find a new job, a new career. They need to choose a different line of work.
Who said that?
The commissioner.
He didn't say that.
Yes, he
Yes, he
did.
did.
Fake news.
No, he did. He said
Who needs to find a new
the police officer. They
That's
may want to
because it's
consider
complaining.
finding, you know.
That he was complaining.
We'll discuss.
We'll discuss that.
No, I don't think. This is one time I'm going to be on the side of police. Believe it or not. This is one time. But that's later.
Listen, if we get here on this, we never gonna get off this topic because it's a catch-22.
Tonight.
See, tonight, listen, the schedule
What's
is burning
good? What's
thick.
up, Hamilton?
You
Yeah.
see Hamilton.
Hamilton's on mine. Sure.
You just be calling out people's government. Yeah, get the
I
last.
said Hamilton.
Anyway, so I have a public service announcement.
Okay.
Police officers must follow the Right to Know Act. Learn more at nyc.gov RTKA.
Okay.
Right
They'll be
to
coming
Know
to the
Act.
show.
nyc.gov.
The other side sounds more information.
You. This is gonna take an hour. 4 facts about the Right to Know Act. Okay, so 4 facts about the Right to Know Act. Changes in local law may affect your interactions with New York City Police Department officers. As of October 19, 2018, during certain frisks, searches at sobriety checkpoints and other encounters, officers should, number 1, identify themselves by providing their name and other information such as their rank, command, and shield number. DNA trying to set us up. I just want you to know that.
I know.
Number 2, with some exceptions, explain the purpose of interaction. Number 3, inform you of your right to say no when asking for your consent to search your person, property, vehicle, or home. DNA trying to set us up. Right?
No, we're invited to.
Number 4,
Oh, sorry.
offer a business card with the police officer's information that explains how to comment or complain about an interaction with NYPD. Civilians may request this business card at all interactions. He does set us up. Straight into the topic he wanted to.
No. I was at a business meeting at the Adam Clayton Powell State Office building in Harlem, on 25th Street, and they were passing those flyers out. So I invited the leaders of that organization, which is the Civilian Complaint Review Board, the CCRB.
Yeah.
Which is a separate agency from the NYPD.
Absolutely.
And they're coming down, God willing, soon in August to be interviewed on your show. So
Okay. That's good.
You're preparing yourself for the big interview with them.
That's
Yeah,
right.
but I think we talked about this last show, though, that you have a right to ask. A police officer should be extending a business card to you. Should be.
Okay. The number here is 917-727-8020. Once again, 917-727-8020. All right. So the topics tonight is as follows.
All right, that's all.
Okay. Or right now, I'm going to talk about is a man obligated. If you take a man out on a date, which how many people actually ask the man to go on a date? You ask the man out on a
Just
date?
ask the question. They'll tell us how many people ask the man
Okay.
on a date.
Is a man obligated to have sex? If you take the man out.
So are we in the dating stage or are we a
Dating
couple?
stage. If it's couples, drop them drawers. Drop them drawers.
Enough said.
That's automatic.
Feed
Most
that
couples.
belly, trust me,
Yep.
it's coming at
That's what I'm saying. And it depends on the male.
It's not even about feed that belly. 9 times out of 10, if you're really into you and your mate,
It depends on the male.
those are not right. Trying to
Yeah,
kill
it
me.
is.
I'm not eating a
not
banana on the male. I'm not eating a banana on the
Nice and sweet.
What is, you know what? Anyway,
Pause.
but you know, it's
Not like
different
the
when
real
you're in
thing,
a
though.
full-blown relationship
Oh,
versus
geez.
when you're in the dating stage.
No, if it's curved like this, you better run.
Whoa!
No, those curved ones hit the spot though.
Well, I wouldn't know.
I'm like, yo.
I'm just saying, I'm not putting no curved thing in my mouth. So
I ain't
The
talking
only
about in your
curve thing I
mouth.
put this on is cologne. I'm saying.
I just got the
You know.
mic.
But people, you know.
DNA, you was smoking today?
I don't smoke.
You just said, DNA, I just got the
Can you
munchies.
pass me one? I
For what?
I can,
It's good. Short and sweet. Nice and sweet. Cheetah.
see, cheetah up, yeah.
Good stuff. From BJ's.
See, I know how to
BJ's.
eat
Good
this
stuff.
on
Yes, no.
no, Charms, because I make fun of Charms.
More for me.
Really Charms. Really Charms.
I'm not engaging in your fat people habits.
what?
This is
Excuse me?
healthy.
Excuse me? What?
This is healthy. What are you talking about?
They are clogging up the airways. I'm already looking like a butterball. I'm not eating with y'all. It is 9:03 at night. After this, I go home and get to bed.
I guess our Facebook people's on dates right now.
I used to be able to do that back in the day.
They over there having their own party.
They always.
Oh, man.
They always.
What y'all doing over there?
Nothing.
The rock party. Oh,
I know it's the rock party. Somebody calling you.
I know. I got hit Najee in a minute.
Tell Najee to call us on air.
I'm gonna hit Najee.
I watched somebody do
Like
that.
that.
And it was like,
Shout out. He just my nephew just had him and his beautiful girlfriend just had our second grandniece.
Congratulations
So,
to you. Amazon.
They made me great because I just found out it's not a grandniece, it's a great grandniece.
Yeah, it skips grand, right?
Yeah, I'm like, what the baby? I'm saying,
Damn, you old.
Maybe I'm like, yo, I'm 25. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Peter Rob, what's good?
But anyway,
That's so
I mean,
cool.
it's different. If you are dating already, then it's like, kind of that's what y'all do, if that's what y'all do. But if you dating a dude, do you even go up to him and ask him, like, are there chicks out there that take their dudes on a date in the dating process?
I want to know.
I don't know.
I would definitely love to know that.
Why?
Because I don't see them chicks that I thought about, they died off in the 90s somewhere. And I don't know, am I the only one still from that era that, believe in that stuff?
Who are you talking about?
I mean, if I could do it, why can't I get the same thing in return?
Because
Women
it's called
need to
courting.
act.
It's called courting. What's the point? You want a woman to court you?
What is that against the law? I mean, I want to feel special and desired too.
No, you're not the most important factor.
Why not?
Once you earn the prize, then she'll court you.
No, that's after the fact. What, are you kidding me?
No.
Rock is looking
Once
for a
you
cougar.
prove worthy,
looking for a
No.
once you what? I mean, you know what?
Tom got to be 20 years older than me, and she's not.
I think a woman. I think it's a sexy thing when a woman asks you out on the date.
Yes, I do too.
I think why it should be a standard to all men.
And here's the point. Wait, I'm gonna take this from your book, Charm. I'm not coming at you, but I'm gonna come at you because you said something to me several weeks ago.
He changes my name every show. You know that, right?
Who? What? I do?
Yeah.
So you must be special then.
This guy.
No. You said it yourself. You said all men to be soft. A man approaches.
I did not say that.
You said for most parts, when a man approaches a woman, usually he has one thing in his mind. And
I did not say that. I said it's the physical attraction.
That was what it was.
And they, you said that they could pretend to be here for the right reason, but meanwhile they have another agenda and they're not there for the right reasons. So therefore,
right. I said generally, and that's just attraction. When you see somebody, the only thing you have to go on is. So how can you? Oh, I'm attracted to her mind. You haven't even heard her speak.
How you know? We probably mind on talk.
Observe. I observe before I approach. I see what I'm dealing with. I got what they say. Know your enemy.
So you're saying that you've never walked up to a woman or man just because of the way she looks or he looks?
Initially, that's where it starts.
No, it's a yes or no question. It's not no. Yes or no?
Well, just because I find you attractive doesn't mean I want to go to bed.
That's not the question. Are you saying? I didn't say anything about having to be wanting to go to bed. Everything is not about sex. But in order sometimes for someone to approach another person, they have to find something attractive about that person.
It starts off with the physical attraction.
All right, so what's wrong with my statement?
I didn't say that was wrong with your statement. That's how it starts. So it starts off as a physical attraction. You're right. Yes.
Ooh, my nose is itching all of a sudden. Ooh, I don't know
But
why.
you know you wrong.
I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. Most interactions start with physical attraction. Unless you happen to hear that person speak or you've had, But, truth be told, if you want to ask a dude to go on a date, nothing wrong with that either.
That's definitely like that.
I just wish more women did that.
Who says more women don't? Just because it hasn't happened to you doesn't mean that women don't do it.
So for all the women out there who want to take out a nice young man, please call up 917-727-8020. Rock is looking for a cougar.
No.
He is. He is?
Why would I want a cougar? I want an equal opportunity. That's what I want.
What does that even mean, Rock?
Hey, if I could do it, you could do it too. If women are supposed to be men's equals, like I said, if I could do an approach and sweep you off your feet and charm you and do all this kind of, why can't I get the same in return?
He wants to go Dutch.
That's what that sounds like, DNA. I think you hit that right on the head.
You got a record like that. You find that record.
Trying to go Dutch. I'm not trying to come out my pockets all the way.
No, I'll come out my pockets if you're mine. If we're working, so let me tell you a story.
Listen, y'all just destroyed the whole thing of like courtship and dating. Wait, hold
on.
It's not about coming out your pocket. It's showing interest in a person and being willing to court them. Yeah. That's the whole purpose of dating, whether it be male or female.
Yeah, but it seems that men tend to do that more.
So what? Get over it.
No, it's not that way.
Why?
Men want to be desired too. We want the same thing.
We don't want to go to McDonald's.
What?
We don't want to go to Wendy's.
What?
And it's not fair that Valentine's Day it seems to cater to you.
Yo, all I hear is whiny.
There ain't no whiny.
Stop whining.
Like,
what? Like,
we don't want to go to barbecues. I mean, we don't want to go to BBQs either.
Men don't like. All right, so y'all want to be wined and dined?
Yes, that would be.
I want to say I just want the same thing. I'm willing to invest in somebody. I want the same thing back in return. That's all.
So you want to be wined and dined? Like you're really confused here.
So that's it. Women want to be wined and dined too. I mean, I don't like to call it that, but I want. If I could put the same feeling out there, I want the same back in return. What's the purpose of being that way if I can't get something that would rival that same feeling?
You know what? Y'all not making.
But you know what? I'm joking. I would like a picnic.
Whatever. And you would get a picnic.
Yeah.
So I guess when it comes to this whole dating game thing, courtship depends on the person who initiates the chase, and that's for lack of better words. So the person who makes the first move is normally the person that's going to court the other person. So whether it be male or female, it is what it is.
You hear this, right?
That's how else is dating supposed to work? You see some young lady way over there. You're like, wow, she looks nice. Let me go ask her out. You're leading the conversation to dating.
She's like, "Hey, how you doing?"
So of course,
I'm doing okay.
So of course, if you're leading to the conversation toward dating, you're the one showing your interest, and you're trying to convince her why she should be interested in you too. So obviously, you're going to be the one who courts more. Now, if it was vice versa, the roles were switched, and she came to you first, it depends on if you're a man that's okay with a woman courting you, and if she's okay with being a woman courting. She's gonna court you just like, the roles are switched. That's the difference, I think.
Okay, I think I understand what you're saying. I think I come in with something better that may sound less confusing to me. So, I would say maybe not courting. I wouldn't want a woman to court me, but I wouldn't mind her showing an interest or maybe approaching first. Would that be acceptable?
That's you're talking about. We're talking about apples and oranges. We're talking about the whole idea of dating and taking a person out. You're talking about you want a woman to approach you first before you approach her.
Separate
conversations.
Mutual. Of course, but usually it tends to be. I always feel the pressure that's always on me to do an initiative and do the directive or the commentary and everything else. We might just open it up and let me I don't believe in that.
I don't know that that's always true. I have friends that approach dudes first. How you doing? It depends on the situation, where you are, where the person are, the maturity level of both people. But there are women who do approach men first.
They do that slick thing, like I'm gonna just say it like this. I saw a post like
Hi,
this.
Tiffany.
Hey, Tiffany, Ray, Clay, Nate, Pete. Oh, what we said, Nate, right?
We didn't say Peter Ryman.
Peter Ryman. Happy belated birthday.
Did say Peter.
Happy birthday, Peter.
I said.
Y'all like tag teaming me. I've about had enough with this.
I'm not tag teaming.
You know what? I'm bringing a chick up here because y'all just be. He did say Peter. Anyway. Next.
I'm just saying.
Next. What were you gonna say?
No, it's like, okay, so when a woman comes and steps to a man, okay, have you ever did that? Was the aggressive started a talk conversation?
Yes.
And how did you go? How did you do it?
Oh my goodness, it was so long ago.
So bad, so long. You know what I'm saying?
I think it was like, you know what? I would like your number.
You just said I want your number.
Yeah, I would like to call you.
So you just walked to
I was driving and I pulled up. I was like, I want to call you.
You were like, what? First thing, I'd have gave you a fake number because I'd be thinking, look, I'm being punked. I'm looking for Ashton.
That's a chance you take.
That's what I'm saying, because a random person gonna run up on you and say, I would like your number.
And that could be a reason why women don't do it, because most times some men may think you're joking if you are. But yeah, I was like, I want your number. I want to call you later.
I don't see women shooting their shots.
Me neither.
I'm saying.
You know why? I can tell you why. Because sometimes you shoot your shot and the man is involved, or they don't believe that you're shooting your shot. It's unexpected, so sometimes men don't really take to it as much as they say they would. So normally, and this is just purely opinion, ladies. Ooh, what's this?
No, stay on this page.
Yeah. And ladies, if I'm wrong, men, if I'm wrong, let me know. But I just forgot what I was gonna say. You just scared me crazy, so I'm just quiet now. That scared me. But I think that I forgot. Sorry, get Wizz.
No,
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Because you're saying that we take chances with y'all.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I think it's a little bit like men always take chances. Men fish. You don't think so?
Because we the hunters.
We go get it.
Right.
It is up to us to always do these things.
So like, it's not up to you. Sometimes like dudes just do it just to see. Like I had a dude tell me, sometimes you just say things to see if you get a response back. Like that's what y'all do. Like I'm sorry the stereotype.
Stupidest line is just that fries go with that shit.
No, you know which one I heard? I hate. Ma, are you okay? Are you alright? Are you alright? The first time it happened to me, I was so naive and stupid. Ma, are you okay? You sure you're alright? I'm like, what? Yeah, because that fall from heaven, man, it must have really hurt.
God.
And that's that line that Charms did. That's the line that Charms did before she asked the guy for the number.
I heard it even cheesier. Oh, are you okay? You out of breath? Why? You've been running through my mind all day.
Oh God, no! But you know what? Me and my friends when we were younger, we used to walk down the street. We used to do stupid things like that to guys we were walking next to. Like, yo,
Yeah, I told you.
but we were joking. Yeah,
We were joking. So I got a number.
No, we just walk outside. You know what? But and it would make guys smile, I guess, because they're not accustomed to young women doing that. But we were young, we were teenagers, and be like it would be 10 of us, like, oh, hold on.
But be honest.
Are you okay? And you're like, what? Are you okay? Like, what's wrong? Yeah, I did it a couple of times. Yes, we would, yeah.
And you did. I'm just thinking about it. You ran up on that guy in the car, right? I mean, well, you pulled over first. You probably scared the shit out of him. Okay.
No, I did it nicely. I didn't go.
And you probably lost the number.
No, I did call him.
Yeah, whatever. You did the least you keep, like, hey, this is, yeah. I know.
I did call him.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny, you know the story.
I do?
Yeah. Think about it. The only drama I've been in that since you know me.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It just so happens out of all the people in the world, that was my luck. I pulled up on a coworker's boyfriend. That's who the guy asked the number for. Like, and the first conversation didn't tell me that. Found out very differently. So you know what? That's why women don't do.
Yeah.
No, but the sad part I feel about that, because men would love if women approached and came after. You know how many women would be successful? This is my point. Most women, especially women that I find attractive, I know that they know that they're attractive. They know that they can have somebody they want, but they rather let the men do the work. And not that they're probably used to men approaching, so they figured, why should I have to do anything? They're going to come to me.
But it's not only that too. Women do different approaches sometimes. Sometimes instead of walking up or saying, "Hey, how you doing?" women do a flirtatious approach that invites you to talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's also a different type of approach. Like, we're not all women are gonna come up and say, "Hey, how are you? Da 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 da." But there are some women that may give off signs and innuendos that encourage you to talk to them. So it's all how you look at approaches. It doesn't always have to be just like obvious. But I'm sure there's some women who have given you the eye, like it's okay for you to walk over and talk to. Like, some women are just a little bit more subtle with it. Doesn't always have to be like, yo, hey babe, how you doing? You here alone? That just sounds corny as a woman. And maybe I'm wrong.
Well, no, that to me shows an interest. And everything you just started a conversation, now you got me talking. You know me, once I engage, it's a wrap.
You ready for this?
Yeah. You gotta call it.
We got a crazy caller. Hello?
Number 5.
Hello?
Hello, caller, you're on live, DNA Radio.
Caller, you're on the air.
Caller, you're on the air. It's just...
This is a prank call coming up from Texas.
This is what we gotta go through.
Wait, I'm so happy stuff
Some of Brock's friends over there.
No, that's not. That's one of those little creepy ones where I took some little nice little.
Yeah, what is it about this show that they like doing that?
Hello,
They did on
Venus versus Mars.
And Love and Lust show.
They do it. I think it's someone we know.
And not that y'all women and y'all have something they want. They don't want a grown man.
Well, tell them to stay out of my inbox. All right, that guy.
Oh wait,
that's the guy that's the guy who. I don't want to.
What happened, Wiz?
Don't finish that statement, Wiz.
Wiz, what happened? Are you okay?
He video chat us.
A nice
He
bit.
He video chat when we was on air. And he whipped it out and Red just took it. She's like, okay, you're little, and I'm like, I had to just try to delete that mentally out of my mind. I was like, he flashed me. I'm like,
He didn't flash you. He was flashing Red.
no, he flashed me because I answered the phone.
You answered the phone.
And
You got mooned on air.
Wiz, I feel bad.
It wasn't moon. I'm just.
he gave him a display, any presentation.
Can you report that? Can someone
I blocked the mess out of him.
You didn't block this one?
You should, man. That's not.
He's calling from the different. And the thing about it, he's calling from Arlington, Texas. And you know what? I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan.
Hey, Randy. Hey, Rashida. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in.
So I'm like,
call us up a lot. Not if you want to play prank calls, though, people. So you can call us at 917-727-8020. I always slow down at the end.
Okay. Now, Randy, Tiffany, and who's online here? Okay. Would you ask a man for a date? Be real. Would you ask a man on a date? Would you be that cool and would you be that confident and ask a man for a date? All right, I just want to know. Would y'all do that?
I don't see what's the big deal. There's nothing wrong with asking a man on a date. It's just typically men do it first.
No, it's what's expected.
I don't think it's expected. Y'all just always do it. Like, I won't say that it's not. I won't say that it's expected. It's just how it goes. Sometimes men see us before we see them.
Heck no. Y'all would know. That's one thing. A woman would know if they would let a man have sex on.
We're just talking about dating. We didn't even talk about sex. Look, Ray Clay said, I would have, but I've never had to. And that's the thing. Y'all beat us to it.
No. I'm going to invest what Ray Clay meant. She said there's no need to only because a man would do it first before you have a chance to do it. Even when you do it, you still expect a man to do it first.
It's not that. That's not expecting. They do it first. And she didn't say. I just said that in the same breath, and she didn't say anything about we expect it. Typically, men do it first, so we don't have to. She just said that. What are you interpreting? I don't know what Brock is reading. Maybe I haven't lost the
I'm not reading anything. I'm saying that's how I interpret what she said. She said I would, but I've never had to. You know why she said she never?
See, because last week he had the bonding with Ray Clay.
No, it's not even that.
Because it's a tourist thing.
He's changing her words. But he's changing her words.
No, I'm not changing the words. I just interpret it that way. I'm using the same exact word.
No, you're not.
And Tiffany said yes.
She said, I would, but I've never had to. How do you put expect in there? Where'd you get she expects that?
And what would be the line that if you had
think
to?
About it. If you didn't have to do anything,
he did.
That's kind of leaving the door open so that could be because like, hey, wait, since I don't feel like I need to or I wouldn't, and I never had to because I'm used to them doing it. So why should I have to do something that I never had to?
You adding your own little thoughts and opinions in it because that's not what she said. She said I would have, but I've never had to, which means that most times men approach her
I guess she's gonna clear this up.
Right.
Then call up, please. 927-727-8020. Please call in live.
Listen what Tiffany said. Read what Tiffany just said.
You seem so anxious. Go ahead.
Now you gonna call him genuine.
She said I have, and it seems to never work out for me when I do.
Right. So women do it, but men sometimes do it first. I never said we don't.
But what was the line that you used, Tiffany? I want to know. And what the line you used?
I told you.
What? You were like, excuse me?
He was, and I was like, yeah, I want to talk to you later tonight.
No, I'm saying I'll go to date. I'm saying, what line would you say if you want to take a person out to the date?
Wait, what are you doing tomorrow? You want to hang?
Hang where?
First, he has to say yes.
Because you got to find out, because he don't know if you're a killer or anything. You want to take him to the basement or something, shut him off.
You never know. I got a lot of cameras in my basement.
You know what? You are from Brooklyn. You know, they might set you up.
Well,
That's how I used to be.
If the Bronx didn't do it, Brooklyn not.
My mom friend, no, we didn't do
that. Y'all just leave them out in the open on the street.
Leaving them laid out dead is just a sport.
West the Avenue.
Whoa, we never left nobody out there. Not dead.
See, Tiffany says she doesn't have a line. She just asks them out. Hey,
she just wants somebody to understand the story.
Yeah. You know what? First of all, it wouldn't be the same day you ask them. Your conversation, somehow you get to exchange your numbers. You know what? Can I call you sometime?
I like the Alicia Keys line.
That wasn't a line.
Oh yeah, the coffee shop. Yeah.
Yes.
Now that kind of thing I can appreciate. That it don't gotta be no spectacular.
She did the spin. Your name Mike. Hello, can I speak to Michael? Yes, and then she went all.
She got his number and she called him. What are y'all talking about?
No, but I'm just saying she just did the spin. You always give me the coffee. She didn't know his name. She didn't get the ticket. I mean, his number. She called the shop.
And she said,
let's get it right.
I'm the one that orders this. And you always put extra sugar in my thing and what stuff like that.
And he's like,
he don't put extra. He doesn't put extra sugar. I think he asks for the extra cream.
But why call him when she can just come into the place and talk to him in person?
I don't know, but because Pam is not there no more.
It's a fantasy video where she was fantasizing about one of her customers.
But she was a waitress.
No, he was the wait.
No, she was the waitress.
Oh, okay.
Don't make me put. Oh yeah, she was.
Exactly.
I'm about to say, she's right.
I'm like, I mixed it up. I like, God damn, I had Michael as the waiter.
She said she gives him like extra stuff because that was her way of, like you said, the subtle thing.
That's not what she said. She said he asked us for extra cream in your coffee.
Although she gave him that just cause.
She
trying to keep her good paying job.
Because with her phone going in and out, I thought she had Boost Mobile.
When I was a server, working at certain places like that, like or cashier, I used to do extra things for somebody who I thought was, and they'd be like, why? Like, wow, like who would do something like that?
And you probably got nowhere.
I'm sorry. I didn't do it for everybody. In fact,
it doesn't matter.
When I was working at the deli, I was skimming. On the cheese, skimming on the sand. There was no extra.
Okay, for you people that don't know the song but want to say and quote the song.
Why we can't put it towards the end? I don't want to hear all that. And I swear. Go ahead. Whatever.
Sorry I'm late. Mr. Brown, how you doing?
Very close, sir. I should have left his ass in the restaurant with the check. Right. Tiffany Kelly said, most of the time it's always at a bar, and I'm really not looking for a love at a bar.
But towards the end.
Listen to the song.
No, I don't want to hear all this.
Look what she said, baby, 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 since I first saw you.
Okay.
You gotta listen to the song.
Do the call when she asked him out.
She's serving him at the bar.
Okay, yeah, right? We know it's most deaf. Yeah,
you don't even know my name.
Oh, sorry. The hot chocolate.
Where's my speaker on this one?
She didn't know my name was Wayne at the time. Shout out to Pam. I'm saying.
All right, you want me to go to the end?
Yeah, go to the end.
You gotta get you see, she's fantasizing about him. You see, this is the part. Like you got look, she's fantasizing about him, but she's watching him.
Shout out to Pam. I missed that spot.
Look, you see, she's watching. I think this is the first day.
Okay, go to the calling. I want to. Yeah. She's not telling him she's singing this. She's fantasizing.
Exactly. All right, you know what?
If men fantasize like that, we'd be called desperate. I just want to clear that up.
Oh. Can I pass it?
Okay, we gonna hear this. Wait, hold on. See, if we tell her,
you don't even know what he's doing to me. I'm feeling all crazy inside. Oh!
Oh no! Go to the. You don't know the break. You don't know the song.
I just want you to hear it.
Here it come. Yeah, you know it.
Will you ever know it?
She gonna call him.
Yeah. Because he put his name in the jar before.
Oh.
Exactly.
Hello?
Can I speak to Michael?
Hello? No. I'm Wizz.
So listen to Most Def and Alicia.
I feel kind of silly doing this, but
you should. I'm married.
From the coffee house,
yeah, but I'm married.
You know the one with the braids.
Okay, but I'm married.
Well, I see you on Wednesdays all the time. You come in every Wednesday on your lunch break, I think.
Yeah, that's the lunch specials. I always get there on Wednesday.
With the hot chocolate.
Yeah, because I be broke, so I just be
My
money.
manager be tripping and stuff, talking about we gotta use some water, but I always use some milk and cream for you.
Oh, I appreciate that. You calling for an extra tip or something?
I think you're kind of sweet.
Oh, thank you, but I told you I'm married.
Anyway, you always got on some fly blue suit.
Yeah, that's true.
Cufflinks are shining
Yeah.
bright.
Uh-huh.
So what you do?
I do everything. I got 17 jobs.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's cool.
Look, man, I mean,
So,
I don't want to waste your time, but
like I said, I'm married.
usually do this.
But I think my wife did one time.
Wait, did you just hear what she said too? She said, I know normally girls don't do this.
Mm-hmm.
A lot different outside my work clothes.
Well, I hope so.
I mean, we could just go across the street to the park, right here.
Oh, so cheap date. That's what you're talking about. I told you I'm married.
My cell
Hello,
phone.
hello, hello. Yeah, like that's Boost Mobile. Hello, hello.
Yeah,
That's
but
next
she said
time
she
what?
doesn't usually do this, but that doesn't mean that we expect dudes to do it. All right, so Tiffany says, because niggas ain't shit, they be there really looking for a hot date. That's because she said, well, her first comment was most of the time it's always at a bar, and I'm really not looking for love at a bar because niggas ain't shit. They be there really looking for a hot date.
And I'm gonna just say it like this: she asked for a date, but she wanted to go across the street to the park.
Do what?
That's what I'm saying.
That to me, that's a pretty good date.
Nah, I'm
Dating to
saying.
me is we can be in a position
Right,
where we
like-
can talk and get to know each other, no matter where we are.
Right, the first.
She wanted to go to the park.
Right, like honestly, if you really want to get to know somebody on the first date, it's nice to take a walk. build up
No,
something.
woman, we can sit on this phone.
What did we do? You know what we did for the first date? Me when I went on a date with what you call it?
What?
Wait, was that first date? Oh, we did go to eat. But the second date we went to ride bikes. And that was like a hangout. Like you're still getting to know a person.
Ride
So you
bikes.
want ride bikes. You want as much time to just talk and have a good time and just find out what that person is about. So it can be a walk in the park.
Can I ask a question?
Yo.
Now, I know in Manhattan we have Central Park. You guys have a Prospect Park as far as the big park?
We got a lot of parks.
Yeah.
though.
Well, the main one is Prospect.
Nope, Brooklyn Bridge.
Okay. Do they allow you guys to bring like a little picnic basket?
Of course.
And a blanket?
Yes. You could go anywhere. and do
Brooklyn
that.
So
Bridge
wouldn't that be a
Park.
nice little
That's
first
a
date?
beautiful day. I saw a couple doing that in Brooklyn Bridge Park. As a matter of fact, they had the basket and the wine. But you know what? Let's be honest. In our community, are we doing that?
No.
That's nothing to like. A lot. Certain people, I hate to say it, but black folks, certain things black folks not doing in the urban areas.
Because one,
We just don't think like that until somebody brings it up.
I'm gonna keep it 100 because there's a lot of times there's things called possums and raccoons that want to come out.
Before pops and raccoons.
They come
No,
out the
they-
daytime.
we did-
Some of them come out the daytime.
But you got 311 when you see them in the daytime. Just call 311.
You got them disrespectful pigeons. They don't even move out your way.
You know what?
I had a video, but I deleted it. That I was like, I literally walked to work with a pigeon. He walked like the whole block with me.
Like to me, a bomb date. Y'all can go to Barnes and Nobles and have coffee, and just talk it up, chop it up.
Retail.
I've had a date. We went out to eat, and then we went to like. Sometimes you don't need to eat. Stop feeding people. Like sometimes going out to eat is overrated.
Why?
How many times?
Everybody do it. That's not nothing new or original.
Yeah, like and it's like, come
Why?
on.
What's wrong with eating?
How many times a day can you eat? We overeat.
Speaking of eating, would anyone in here pay $15 for a salad?
I haven't yet.
Okay, just asking.
$15.
Nope.
Well, like 13 plus the tip. and
So Randy
tax.
said nope.
Randy said, nope, I'm not asking. Is that right, Randy? You're not asking?
You're not asking Randy?
I've never had the chance. I was playing. Me and my cousin went in the car. And we were like, all right, let's do something crazy, and that's why that happened.
So so it caught you. So you ran up.
Yeah, and I ran up. I pulled up. I was driving. I think I was driving.
She pulled up. You hear that? She pulls. Hey.
Like sometimes, you know what? To see the expression on a man's face when you hit them, what they will hit you with, it's funny because sometimes men do appreciate it. They think it's the craziest thing.
The rest of it.
They think
I
it's
be
the
thinking that
craziest
you
thing.
trying to. I'm looking around. It's like this is suspect. She
Like you
trying
trying to
to
set you up?
Trying to set me up. Where's the dude's at?
And like you want punked by cheetahs.
I'm like, yo, what the hell?
Right, but
No.
all right. So
Not too
basically, yes, women do ask men on a date.
Rarely, like Alicia Keys said. Shout out to Alicia.
Right. So we do.
Yeah, I mean,
But most times men beat us to
I
it.
mean, that's right there because I don't see it.
But how would that work? I'm wondering. Well, Tiffany said it doesn't normally work out for her, but would it be? I don't know. I was just gonna say, like, would you be more likely to get what you want if you did it more often? Does that make sense?
Like if somebody asks
If women made it more of a habit to pay more attention to men and approach them first, would women be more likely to find the man of their dreams?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Brock is just want somebody to come on. Ladies, if you see Brock in the street, can you please go and ask him on a date? Because he just wants that experience.
Trust you, me. Brock has no problem finding
Nope.
a date.
He has no problem finding a date, but he said he would appreciate it if a woman approached him. Am I correct, Brock?
Or at least show me, what did you say, those cues that I could read off, because you don't have to say nothing. Hey, I'll do all the talking. I don't care.
Right. So Brock wants somebody to open those gates for him. So
And
the
his
next time
number
you
is-
see Brock,
His number
we're not going to give out his number.
his
He'll
number
do it
is
himself.
917-727-8020.
you can ask Rockman out for a date.
Right.
You know,
Right. Because he really, he wants to see more of that. He wants to
they're
see
gonna do the Alicia Keys song. I always like all your comments on your
Stop.
I like the way you lick your lips.
like this.
when
I always
when
put
you're on
the
radio.
crazy reactions on your thing.
Right. I send you all the likes and the thumbs
Listen
up.
like this. The
Who
thumbs
was the guy in the video? Most of that?
up. Yeah.
Go ahead, finish, Wizz.
So I just was wondering what you're doing before your show on Saturdays. Hello.
Can I ask a question? Did you guys buy that record?
Yo, I used to play it a lot.
Did you buy it?
Yeah, I think I did back in those days. That's when BMG used to
What
be
you talking
popular.
about? The whole damn office probably had that.
Who cares? He asked me a personal question.
No,
Do you
the
want me to
whole
answer for the office?
I said the whole office. I know they had confession.
I'm impressed that you guys know the lyrics and the whole video. So I just want to make sure you guys purchase it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just curious.
The album was hot.
Okay.
Would Rock really be, or would he be shy? Ooh, Randy.
Yeah.
Randy wants to know, would Rock really be, or would he be shy?
She want to know.
Ooh.
I'm far from shy.
Shoot your shot.
Maybe in my teenage years I was a little bit, on that, but
Listen,
I grew that.
We're well past teenage years. We're talking about him. Now let's stay out the past and move forward. Are you going to take the bait?
There ain't no such thing as shy in my vocabulary.
He said,
Clap
bring it.
Clap when you say that, my brother. There's nothing shy in my game.
That's what Rock doing.
But you know what? I left something out. She said, my boys be tripping because I be on Facebook all the time when I'm at work and watching your show.
Right. And
I'll be going to the bathroom to watch you.
Right. I be trying to send you messages.
I'm in your Facebook Messenger. I'm in your face. DNA with this fish. I'm like, oh my god.
DNA likes pics, y'all. So Rock wants somebody to approach him, and DNA just wants your pics. I love it. I love this show. I'm so glad I'm here with you guys tonight.
Okay. Yes, it would be dull without you.
Whatever. Y'all was having a party without me.
I'm dead serious. Last week, DNA tell them last week was like a damn ghost town.
Well, because we took off 1 week for the picnic barbecue.
How was the picnic, DNA?
Did you listen to Doc and PC show?
I caught part of it.
On Friday?
I caught part of it.
And why are you asking me if you caught?
See, you want to have me calling to send me that joint.
If you caught.
Actually, Doc,
If you heard, that's how I should say it.
Because after date night, I don't know. It's like after date night, I was like, where everybody at?
Well, date night was pretty hot.
It was good. No, I'm saying that, but after date night, I'm like, yo, where the hell?
Because people expect us to be here. If we don't take it serious to be here, they say, well, screw them other smokers.
I know.
And that's why they didn't take it serious the next week. Because we didn't take it serious. We took a day off. And it was my fault because I took the day off. So it was my fault.
Yeah.
And it was a waste.
Nobody was.
It was a complete utter waste.
Oh, you missed this DNA.
Because next year we do it right. We gonna have people like, yo.
So you have all of August and part of September.
No, we're gonna do it next year. We're gonna like, yo. You wanna barbecue
DNA,
with
these
us?
things take planning and money.
BYB or B.
Yes, DNA. You can't invite people anywhere and not have anything for them to do.
It was
And
more than enough food, trust me.
It's not about food, DNA. You gotta have, like, people want to come out to an event and know.
You want our cats to come out there and be like, yo, can I get a burger, son?
Oh, they had no burgers.
Well, we didn't know. I'm just like, DNA. We wasn't trying to.
My biggest complaint was that the New York City Parks Department is the worst. That we were on dirt instead of grass. If you look at that picture that was posted, you see more dirt than grass.
I didn't see that post.
I didn't see the dirt though, because I saw.
Yeah, it was dirt. It was dirt.
I didn't see. It was a very nice picture of the sisters.
Yeah. Now by the parking lot.
His page? Oh, Sisterhood. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Sisterhood was out there, right?
They posted pictures and it looked pretty cool.
Now look at it. Maybe they're on the grass part, but from the parking lot walking towards the picnic area. Now the parking lot area is beautiful, nice green, and guess who's in the park? Guess who's in that area? Mostly white folks getting suntans with nice, beautiful manicured lawns or whatever you call it, right? As soon as you walk up to the Black and Latino area, you see nothing but dirt.
I think they're revamping that park anyway, because right now they're doing parks in sections. So I think they're gonna get to that.
Well, they better hurry and get to it because it looks like
probably next year when we get there.
I'm calling the mayor right now.
Anyway, so basically, to sum up the topic, Brock which was, is it okay for what? Do you expect your man? If you take a man on a date, should he give it up? That was a real question.
That was a real question.
We deviated from that, and we learned that women don't ask men out on dates enough.
They don't.
And we realized that women don't ask because men always beat them to it. They never had to.
That's just a convenient excuse to protect you guys, but I'll accept it.
I'm not accepting that. No.
No, but I'll just say that to say this. What did Charm just say? She said that if women actually took the time to go out there, would they be more successful to find the love of their life?
The world may never know. Remember that commercial? How many looks does it take?
That's like craft in the Bible, though. You be like, oh no, forget this.
A one, a two.
Like, oh my God, no.
How many
licks? Oh, I'm not messing with DNA. That's a setup. How many licks does it take to get? Not sucks. How many licks?
How many sucks does it take to get to the nut?
You know what? I put my foot in my mouth there.
How many sucks does it take?
Randy just keeps going. Nope.
Come on, Randy.
Nope.
You got to be.
Nope.
I'm just saying.
Nope.
But there is.
Gotta do the face with it. Nope.
I gotta say this. Because y'all ladies have very high standards. That's why.
That's why what? That was open-ended. No.
You're not gonna do that.
Where's the predicate in that sentence?
You're not going to do that. You got high standards.
Tiffany just said yes.
But she said.
I said I did. That's already two.
But she also said she didn't have success, right?
Because she was in bars, and men in bars just want a hot date.
Well, basically, yeah. I mean, I can see that.
Just like how I know not all women are the same, and here's the sad part about it. Yes, I believe that there are certain women that would approach them, and I'm not saying I haven't been approached by women. I just haven't been approached by women who I would actually, give them time of day to.
Oh, see? He lied to us. No, it's not that he hasn't been approached. No. Oh, shame on you, you Phoebe. His pants is on fire. He got fire pants over there. Fire pants. Fire pants. He took me through that whole long beating. And not the
whole beating? Beating? Really?
You fireman. And you teamed up with him. Fire pants.
She just let me have it.
So Charms, I want to ask Rob, what kind of females who are famous turns them on today? What famous females turns you on? Turns of you said something about what is it again?
Fire pants said.
You said something about the ones that approach you.
The fire pants said.
So which celebrities are you turned on to that are either male or female?
For the females, I like Nia Long. I like A. Marie, the singer. Um, what's up?
I say it's not like that.
Fire pants.
I like Naomi Campbell.
Yeah, she's a they all are.
Nah, she stuck up.
I like Gabrielle Union. Her attitude, just the way her manners, the way she carries herself. I would actually ask her for this. She don't have to talk to me. I'll talk to her first. But it would be nice if somebody of that caliber would actually approach me. That's all I'm saying.
Trying to think what
Listen,
actress
you never
would
know.
be that type to
Just because, don't judge by first appearances. You never know. Anyway, Tiffany. Now, if I got my eye on someone, that's different. I may take them up on their offer of being that hot date.
All right.
Randy says, nope. And if I take a guy out, not looking for anything in return. Okay. Nope. I like doing the face with that. But anyway, so to sum it up, if you take a guy out, no, we're not looking for him to drop the drawers. Anyway, yes, women do approach men, and rock is a fire pants. That's the sum of that segment. Fire pants.
Pants? Fire pants?
Fire
No,
pants.
don't tell people there's something hot inside my pants.
Fire pants.
Let's just say I just happened to leave that part out, and I said, you know what, maybe I should include that because it's the truth.
Tell the truth, Rock is a virgin.
DNA is now joining the Fire Pants crew.
If lightning hits, just notice I didn't say anything.
Right.
On Facebook, something just popped up. See that on Facebook?
What?
Are you delayed over there, DNA? Because we read everything that was on
See
Facebook.
that pop up right there?
Yeah.
On Facebook? That's something to us?
Jonathan Askew said, call me now.
Who's he telling to call you?
I don't know.
Respond who? Because it's not on our page.
No, it's a
It's a message.
yeah, it's a messenger chat.
It's a group?
No, it's a group, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so that question was answered. Women will go up to men. We don't normally do it because men beat us too. And I keep saying the same thing.
Hey, no,
So the next question.
High standards.
So the next question.
Mhm.
When choosing a partner,
Mhm.
do you choose the independent person that does everything on their own? Do you choose the person that you can easily influence? Do you do the person that checks in with you before they do anything?
Damn,
What's
that's
your-
kind of hard. Because independent, you probably be like, damn, you did it already? Shit.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
And I'm trying to, and what was the second one?
The one you can influence.
I want nobody.
Why not?
No, because I want a person to have their own brain.
Just so because you can influence them means they don't have their own brain? That's
Yeah,
not true.
because I don't
Mhm.
I don't want to do that.
It doesn't mean.
Well, what's okay? You gotta explain the influencer, like,
I'm just saying.
because you could be like, look, let's go paint the bridge. I think we can paint the bridge together. We can paint Brooklyn Bridge right now. Let's get the bucket of paint and we can paint it. We ain't gonna get arrested.
And then.
I want the influence.
Wizz, I'll never do a crime with you, man.
Okay. Look, trust me. Trust me.
You gotta say it just like that.
These city bikes is free. They got it out here. Let's get on them.
Listen, Aliva will get that ass in trouble.
Really? I don't know.
I'm just telling the truth.
Or the person that check, so the influencer and the person that checks in before they do anything, kind of the same, or is the influencer closer to the independent one?
No, check-in is just like, yo, did you stop at the store because to bring something home? I just want to make sure because I'm about to bring something home. Or, are we going out tonight? Checking in. Cause I don't want to make sure. Cause I don't want to eat. That's the type of person. You understand?
I don't know. I don't think I would like the person that's too independent because that means you're just doing everything, and it's like I think I would like a collaboration of the three.
Yeah, I agree.
I like the collaboration. I'm not choosing either. I would like someone that balances both. They may be stronger at being easily influenced. What I mean by when I think of easily influenced, not that I can sway them, but they at least consider what I've said.
I'm gonna say it like this: Get your independent ass out here. Question.
You took the word right out of my mouth.
What? I missed that. What?
Get your independent ass out of here. Question. And no, because no. Something because it's I wouldn't mind independent. That's not too damn much.
Is there such a thing as too much independent?
Hell, yeah.
Like, do men kind of like I back away from women who are overly independent? Too women that got the superwoman complex. What?
You gotta read the question all over again. She missed it.
What? Positive and negative influence. Positive. What was the question? I missed it. Oh shoot. What would you prefer to be? Would you want the person that was overly independent, do everything just like I did it.
2, or the person that you can influence. Now you go.
Or the person that just did asked you before they did anything.
Do we gotta get tissue for the bathroom?
Okay, thanks.
I'm saying.
Do I need to stop at the store before I come home? Did you need me to clean? Did you need me to make the bed before I go out?
Do you want me to put the flour on the chicken before I fry it?
Should I come in here short or wear it long?
Can I use your toothbrush? Can I left mine at home?
Oh, you know what? I was thinking of cooking. You know what? I was thinking of renting a room to go. I did it already.
Okay, Ray Clay, what am I fronting on? I'm saying I said independent. Nah. Questions. I said yes.
Oh, now you fighting for the book.
Clear that up. No, clear that up.
Tiffany said, my mom always said a closed mouth don't get fed. That's true.
Independent, too independent. I cleared that up. I said not too independent. I don't want nobody I can influence. But I did say that somebody questioned, it's not too much.
It's always good to have a balance, but like for me, overly independent and overly career oriented scares me because those type of people, they want love and they need love too, but they're not willing to invest and put the right things in for love. So relationships tend to suffer when those people who overly have to do something.
Buy your pants once. Engagement. Involvement.
No, I don't want. I need. There's a difference. I can get my once by myself. I need.
Buy your pants can get his once by himself.
He gets once.
I want a new pair of sneakers. I want new video games. I want to smoke weed. Guess what? I'll handle my vices on my own.
Rolling down the street,
smoking endo,
sipping on gin and juice, laid back with my mind on my money and my mind. Oh, anyway.
I'm surprised she knows this. I'm surprised she knows this. That's what happened when she pulled up on that guy.
What? I don't even do those things. I just like the song.
She was like,
the Humpty dance is your test. Do the hump. Oh! Do the Humpty up. Do the Humpty up. Anyway, move right along now. Oh, it's ladies' night, and I feel like it's ladies' night.
You see how Bea Rockman is quiet because she's having her flashback moments?
Yes, moments. Thank you.
Flashback moments. Like, what the hell is she doing? This is why I was like, no, I'm good. I'm about to go to my Bible.
You gotta have those moments that make you smile.
I'm like, yo, what the hell she was saying, lady? That she's doing all the 1990s R&B, hip hop / whatever. What's going on there?
Anyway, move right on. But I'm choosing. I want a balance. I'm not choosing just one because the independent dude, you appreciate someone that takes on initiative, but you also some things. Let's discuss. Let's have this moment. Bring it to my attention first.
Yeah.
Oh, I just popped it. Oh, I'm outside. Come, let me take you home.
See, the independent person will kill it like that because, like, no, I got it.
All right, babe.
Need your help. I got it.
Did I ask you to do that?
Let me promote the other programs down here.
Is DNA
Okay.
telling us we're boring him?
No, I forgot to do it. I'm looking at my schedule and I asked about it. Sorry. Okay. DNAradio.net.
I feel like I'm hostage. Go ahead. Sorry. She started it.
DNA.
Making me laugh. Goddamn right.
DNAradio.net, the number one internet radio station in the world. DNAradio.net. We play the best new music all day, every day, 24 hours a day. Our live shows every Saturday are as follows. 4 p.m. we have Film, Food, and More starring Damien. At 5 p.m. we have Love and Lust starring Red Spice and co-starring Wizz. At 6:30 p.m. we have BU and BUNation.net starring Rockman. At 8:30 p.m. we have Venus versus Mars starring Wizz and Charms. And that's the lineup for live shows on Saturday. On Sundays, we have our gospel programming, which is 24 hours on Sunday, starting at 6 a.m. Sunday morning, and it runs through 6 a.m. Monday morning. Gospel music all day Sunday down here on DNAradio.net. Now, our partners and our sister gospel station, that is a 24-hour station all day, every day. It's JesusOnlyRadio.com. That's JesusOnlyRadio.com. All day, every day. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. So that's on DNAradio.net. And right now,
And let's get this clear. It's we were talking about with the questions. It's like dating. When you first find a person, brand new, okay? Not in a relationship. Of course, in a relationship, you're supposed to do all that, but you're supposed to have that little balance. It's always supposed to be a balance. Balance. Agree with me, Rockman?
Say that one more time.
I'm saying there's supposed to be a balance.
Yeah.
If once you're in a relationship, when we talk about these questions, it's like you start dating. You know that. So
It's all about balance. Absolutely.
yes. So Charles, right? Charles is on in
Charms was listening with us?
Charles.
we're going to take a short music break.
We're gonna take a short
We
music
haven't
break,
heard some music lately.
and then we can address the cops situation. The Venus versus Mars. The host. That's right. Is that on my ex?
I like this record.
Yes. Oh. So Rockman.
Yep.
So let me ask you a question now.
All right.
So with all the situations, right? Charms didn't address one thing. How much she would spend on a date.
Ooh. I think I would like to hear the answer to that.
Nada.
Come on, no.
Stingy with De Niro?
Stingy. As a matter of fact, let me hold your wallet. How much your wallet got in it?
Okay. Tiffany said, in a relationship, communication is the key to everything. True. But when we was asking that question, it was like when you first meet somebody, would you want that type? All right. If we were friends, I wouldn't say anything. So Tiffany, how much you would spend on a date if you're taking a guy out? Because Charms ain't answering. How much you willing to spend on a date?
I said $0. You thought I was
Hold
joking?
on. So where you going? Where you going?
To the park. I'm taking his ass to the
Well,
park.
hell no. It's a winter time. Ain't nobody going to no
We
damn
walking
park.
across the Brooklyn Bridge.
Oh hell no, not no damn winter.
All right, try me.
Oh no, not no damn women. No, hell no. Shit, me.
The way you were holding it.
Hell
I mean,
no.
how would you go to overnight?
Now I'm just joking.
Whoa, what's happening over there?
Listen, we don't want to know. It's safer over here.
I'm like, no. I don't know.
This is Joel.
Like I can see that picture.
Put your glasses on.
Can't make it big.
Did he break the record, Lil Nas X? Did the charts come out this week or next week?
I think he did.
Yahoo! Somebody trying to sue, said he infringed on their copyright. These cocksuckers make me sick.
It depends on what, Tiffany?
It depends. Or if she feel like it or not.
I'm saying with us, we would have like, okay, so if we saying let's go, you see this, Rock? If we say let's go to the park for our first date or something like that.
Cheap. Oh, he a tight. Wow, he don't want to spend no money.
All that.
That's not true.
What? That's right. Let them say that. Mm-hmm. Not.
Anywhere in the world. Thank you.
Go in. No.
Okay.
If that's the case.
We're back line, please.
I know. If that's the case.
We gotta work on the people back.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? This is Wiz.
On Charms.
I'm about to go in on Charms.
You're not going in on
because
Charms.
because if a guy says go to the park,
that's not an issue.
Want to go to some movies? Well, no, the movies is always like that.
Movies is an expensive date these days.
Oh yeah.
You can easily spend $100 on a movie date.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true.
You be like, yo, babe, can we just share the popcorn?
How about this? We can have movie night at the house. Make popcorn in the house. You know,
That's true.
I got a Fire Stick. I got Netflix. I got Hulu.
We are not Netflixing and chilling.
See,
but then I got Fire Stick. Fire Stick. We watch all the hottest movies that just came out.
No, that's too easy because when you're in the crib, next thing you know, somebody trying to put movies on you. No, let's be outside in public.
No, if we chill in the living room, I seen.
Ain't nobody trying to tell you to be Matumbo. No.
Now we just in the bedroom. That's a different story. Then it can lead to that.
No sex in the living room?
No, guests gotta sit there, the couch and all that stuff.
You're whack. Everybody has sex in the living room.
No, when I was younger, yeah, but when you have your own
When you were younger, wait a minute.
There's no time to stay out the past. Like, we're dealing with the future.
I want to hear it. What happened when you were younger? I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
DNA has its own campaign there.
If my couch kids will only talk, then it has a lot to say.
Wow. Anyway, rock is boring. We have sex. It is what it is. Like, oh, I don't do that when I was younger. Shut up, Fire Pants. Anyway, I'm just joking.
Can you remind the listeners about Harlem Week one more time? Mm-hmm. Remember, tomorrow is the kickoff of Harlem Week. Go to their website. It's harlemweek.com. They're having a big gospel event taking place at Grant's Tomb. That's Ulysses Grant's Tomb up in Harlem. I think it's 122nd Street and Riverside. By now, somebody should look it up by now on social media or on Google, the Googles, as they call it, right? Grant's Tomb, Riverside Drive in Harlem. Harlem Week starts tomorrow, Sunday. So this is the political corner now, Wiz?
No. So Tiffany says it depends. One, if I like the person or not, and yes, because dates aren't dates anymore. But anyway.
What does that mean? Dates aren't dates anymore.
Tiffany, answer. They want to know, what do you mean by dates aren't dates anymore?
Now when you want to go to damn park and with the rats and.
I don't know what parks you hang out in.
I'm just saying, what time do you want to go to daytime to the park? I think the nice little strolls is in the
you never did it evening. First of all, right now, if you go to Prospect Park, they have free concerts, they have movies on the lawn, a bunch of stuff going on.
I know when Central Park was you were able to drive through, I would drive through Central Park and you see all these white folks with their little picnic baskets and blankets out there half naked,
They do it at Prospect Park too.
Yeah, and I was saying to myself for the last 30 years, I said, one day I'm going to take me a nice cutie out there and just lay down on the lawn. But the years went by so quick, and I never had a chance to do it. 30 years went by so quick, I'm going, well, now I'm too old to do it.
Hey, look, basically, you're never too old for that.
And then
so,
sometimes
it was no fun bringing a nice 20-year-old. I'm 60 years old. Like,
and then
why you out there with your grandpa?
and then sometimes they have movies on the pier. Sometimes they have movies on the pier. You can go watch movies on the pier.
Where we at? Where's this at?
You know, what do you mean? Where's this at?
At the
on
pier.
The pier? In the West Side Highway?
I didn't hear that. I know the
pier.
Columbus Park. I mean, I know Central Park has like Shakespeare in the park and stuff. Park Place Park, I think, has that too.
Anyway, so.
All for free, too.
All right. So, all right. Listen to this. Tell me what you think.
Bridges, baby, New York, I stand with you. All the good people, good cops in New York, my brothers and sisters, I stand with you. This was for you. Yeah, I'm watching videos and seeing all the hatred in them. Yeah, we police, but simply trying to make a living. While you poison your own hood and you make it killing. But you done turned the tables around and made us villains.
You hear this, Steven? This is a cop rapping.
You can't hear us?
Cop is only a human being.
When there was shots fired, what if we only heard screams? No cops saying.
Are you listening? Are you listening to this? Like, hold on. It was. That's cool.
Oh, the level's down. Sorry, the level's down. The volume's down. Okay, it's up.
Bridges, baby, New York, I stand with you. All the good people, good cops in New York, my brothers and sisters, I stand with you. This was for you. Yeah, I'm watching videos and seeing all the hatred in them. Yeah, we police, but simply trying to make a living. While you poison your own hood and you make it killing. But you done turned the tables around and made us villains. Plant seeds of hate, it's only right to using water. What if we hit that red button every time you called us? What if we never responded when there was shots fired? What if we only heard screams, no cop sirens? What if we took our time when your mama was not breathing? What if we never caught the dude with the Glock scheming? What if we ain't stopped that man beating on your sister? What if we ain't catch pedophiles and send them to prison? What if we never caught that killer with 100 bodies? What if we never investigated the city? What if we never put a stop to the oppressors? What if we wasn't there to combat all the aggression? Yeah, I could go on and on. This is food for thought. You might as well label this a smorgasbord. Shallow ones carry on about the bad cops. What about the unsolved murders happening on back blocks? What about crimes that y'all commit against each other? All lives matter till you put a pistol to your brother. But never mind, I'm looking forward to some better times. Evil might win small battles, but it'll never thrive. And out there in New York, they got a Sicario, a tall white man, and his last name is de Blasio.
That's a lot of.
Well, where was that record when you had Giuliani as mayor? Well, the thing is this. To all NYPD, I know for a fact, nowhere in the world, all of you guys can be bad. I'm not that dumb and stupid to believe that all of you are bad. But the very few who are honest and good cops should speak up against those dirty, filthy, low-down, dirty cops. You can't say, oh, I'm blue. I can't talk. I'm blue. No. If the good cops speak up, we'll get rid of the dirty ones, okay? And in regards to what he said in the lyrics about the guns, hello, black folks do not manufacture guns.
But they still use them.
1 second, please. How do these guns get here? Many times it's dirty cops that brings the guns into our community, okay?
Listen, anybody can give you anything. You don't have to use it. So let's stop using that excuse.
It's not an excuse. It's
still
no.
At the end of the day, you don't have to use it. Just like this week.
Do you use it?
Excuse me. Can I finish? Hey, DNA.
Of course not.
DNA. My friend's daughter, that 13-year-old that got shot, she just graduated from 8th grade this year, right? So even though you're right, we don't know how they get in their community, but what makes you think it's okay to shoot in broad daylight? Sometimes we can't, just because somebody else do something, we can't say, oh, well, that's a pass for what they're doing. No, it's wrong.
Who says a pass? Who says a pass?
You just said when you say, "Oh, you're
bad.
blaming people for bringing guns into our community." We don't have to use the guns. That's the point of the conversation.
No, the thing is this: like the commissioner said, the police commissioner said, it's only 10% of the I think he said 10% of the population that keeps committing these crimes. So if there are 8 million people in New York, you take 10% of that. I believe that's 800,000. Is that correct? So there's 800,000 criminals, almost 1 million criminals in New York. Okay? Now, in regards to, I'm just a cop doing my job, nobody forced you to be a cop. You took the test, you took the psychological, the physical, and you became a cop. So don't cry on my shoulder saying, I'm a cop doing my job. No one forced you to do a job. You're not a slave. You were not forced to be a cop. And like I said many times in this program, the police test is an easy test. I took it like 5 times. It always got me on the psychological because I wouldn't go for their okey-doke. So it's not hard being a cop. That's why I have no respect for these Irishmen and the Italians who are cops thinking they're better than us. They're not better than black folks. That's an easy test.
It has nothing to do with a test or not. It has to do with a thought. How you look at people and how you look at people who are different from you. They're 2 separate items.
What do you mean look at? Make this up plain.
I didn't make it plain.
No,
it has to do
we're not
with.
going to argue. We're going to discuss
I'm not. It's not an argument. It has to do.
I want to
with,
understand what you're saying.
You can't understand if you keep talking.
You
can't understand if you keep talking.
That's a good point. Okay.
It has nothing to do. It has to do with their mental processing. Yeah,
you say stuff.
You just said, no, Dave. You just said Irish
there?
And what other
I
Italian
said
cops?
Most of the cops, historically, most of the cops were Irish.
Well, not anymore. Not anymore.
The majority is still Irish and Italian.
That's not true.
It is true.
That is not true.
It is true. They put the
true.
traffic agents within the NYPD to pretend there's now more minority inclusion.
That's not true.
I'm telling you what it is.
That's not
it
true.
is true.
Okay. Anyway, I'm not going to go back and forth with you because I haven't looked at statistics. It's not facts. Tell me statistics. Pull up a statistic that tells me that the black...
I don't have access to the internet over here.
No.
Access to the internet.
Wait, so then you can't say it's true.
I'm talking about previous investigations. Last month.
Show me the reports that say that.
You're being ridiculous, and you know you are.
I'm not being ridiculous. I'm
telling you facts. The majority of the majority of management in NYPD are Irish and Italian.
You didn't say management. You said police officers.
And police officers.
That's not true.
Even in the de Blasio administration, most of his commissioners are mostly white folks. I won't break that down.
Are you talking about senior management or are you talking about police officers as a whole? Because I see a lot of black and Hispanic police officers jumping out of my neighborhoods and they're across the board.
What are they doing? Helping you?
If I call them, they do respond.
Okay, so
again, when we want to make statements like that,
they're not doing you a favor.
Again, when we want to make statements like that,
statements like what?
Statements like, oh, the majority of the police force is this or that.
Bring me
the numbers. I didn't say I didn't want to know. Bring me the numbers.
Out there in the radio land, social media land, look it up on Google. You'll see the breakdown. The majority of NYPD are Irish and Italians. You do have other races in there, but the majority are Irish and Italian, and historically it's been Irish. So for some reason, the Italians had sanitation, the Irish had the police force, and the Irish also had the MTA, New York City Transit Authority. But now they gave us a few crumbs, so blacks and Latinos are in there also.
And guess what? Even if they're black and Latino, to me, I feel like this.
They're blue, according to them.
No, all cops are white on the inside.
They call themselves blue. They call themselves
blue.
Not
true.
No, you're right. It's not
I'm
true.
not going to sit here and lie because I have friends that are police officers. So you're not going to sit here and paint the picture. Excuse me, hold on.
What does it mean? You have
Just
friends?
what I said. I have friends that are. I have friends that are. No. Hold on. I have friends that are police officers.
What does that mean?
If you wish to be quiet, you would hear what it
means.
You
keep saying it over and over like a broken record.
Because you keep interrupting me. So if you want to have this segment by yourself, by all means. I don't have a problem with shutting up, but you're not going to keep asking me what I mean when every time I start the sentence.
You just use up your allotted time.
Okay, then you talk.
Please explain to me.
No, I will not.
Please explain to me.
I will
your
not.
Friends. Like I have black friends. I can never be racist.
Nope.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Because that's what you want to hear. right?
Because you have friends who are police officers, what is that supposed to mean?
You didn't give me a chance to finish it.
No, she's trying to say that they're normal people.
No, that's not what I was
said
gonna
that earlier.
say. So if y'all want to, I'll let y'all assume what I was gonna say since y'all wanted to have the conversation.
Now you're gonna be a crybaby.
I'm not. Nope, crybaby.
Where's the strong Taurus we talked about earlier?
She went out the door.
And Wizz over there in the corner. Say something, Wizz.
Well,
no, the thing I
want to say, Sean, was like, no, I agree with you. Not everybody's saying.
That's not what I was gonna say.
I said, I'm only talking about my comment.
Okay, stick to your comment. Don't put
See, that's not, you're being rude. That's being nasty.
I was talking to you about it. I was trying to say that I feel that way, but I know what you said is not the truth. Yes, I agree. It is not the truth. They're not all the same. Not everybody's going to do or be what the stereotypical police officer would be. I just said, that was my opinion. I said, I feel that all cops are white on the inside.
Well, they call themselves blue. They don't they don't want to be so racist to say white. They say we're all blue. You got guys who are black and beautiful like me calling themselves blue. I go, nigga, please. You as black as I am. You blue. Please. Take off that uniform. They'll treat you the same way they treat me. So with the uniform on, you might be able to survive.
Yeah, but not all. I mean,
nobody never said all of anything.
They want to have this conversation by themselves, so give it to them.
But you know that we're right. So
no,
you have to yield.
No, you're not. No,
it's just proved our point. We're correct. She yielded to us, and I'm not upset with her.
At the end of the day, if you want to listen to somebody other than yourself talk and put out hot air, I was going to say
being rude is not going to get us to the conclusion we're trying to get to.
You did all night. Like, what's the difference?
I'm just stating facts.
No, there's no.
Yeah, but
show
me
the
fact.
Speak. Show me the fact, DNA. You have not pulled up one fact yet. This is all purely opinion. And what I was gonna say to both of you is, I have friends that are police officers and they're black. It has nothing. I have a lot. I can count on both hands and both toes and feet how many of my friends are cops and they're black. It has not. You cannot just say the police department is predominantly white. Yeah, I'm sure they may be higher up or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, who you gonna call when you're in trouble? You have to show some respect. All of them are not bad. Yes, there are the many suffer for the few. We get that.
There are more wicked
again, that's not always true. There are more wicked people with guns in the streets too. You cannot judge it. And what I said about the Irish and Italian, that is a mental defect when they cannot see beyond the person's skin color. It has nothing to do.
What does that mean, a mental defect?
It's a mental defect. Something's wrong with them. They're dumb. Like, if all you can judge a person is by the color of their skin and you don't know what's going on, then something's wrong with you.
Do you think the white cops care?
Do you think you care? I'm not talking about whether they care or whether they don't care. It is a defect. Something's wrong with them. That is dumb and retarded. It's gross. It doesn't make sense. And it's a mental defect. When all you can see is a person's color and you feel that you can abuse them because of their skin color, because of their ethnicity, something's wrong with you. Hurt people all the time.
Can I speak now?
You've been speaking the whole night. Go ahead.
Thank you. You said I was talking on top of you, and I don't want to do that. Because then you both be sounding ignorant, and I don't want to join you.
You said insults get you nowhere when you put against the wall. That's dumb, DNA. Whites make up 33% of the New York City's population, right? And 54.
New York City population?
Yeah. Whites make up 33% of New York City's population.
That's 3 million. Say 3 million. Round it off. It's about 9 million of us here in New York.
Do you want to hear the statistics?
Didn't let her finish.
Wait, hold on a minute. Let me see something. This was in 2014.
Where are you getting this information from, please?
It doesn't matter.
No, it does matter.
It does not.
Fake news.
Okay, then you know what? Find it yourself. I'm done. I'm done. Like,
I could easily go to the Census Bureau or not just read some BS statistics.
Then do it. And
don't think that moron in the White House started saying fake news. Like I said before, we started calling Fox fake news when they first started broadcasting. So Fox has been fake news since day one. And now this moron is trying to turn it back on us and calling real news fake news. He's not going to play the okie dokie niggas. I know what time it is. And in regards to the crooked cops, you're getting me so upset.
You're getting yourself upset because nobody said anything except for you.
As a $3 bill. And if you only know 10 police officers out of 32,000, wow, you know a lot of people.
I sure do. More than you know. How many do you know, DNA?
I don't need
How
to
many
know any
police officers?
cops.
But right now, how can you talk? How can you have an unbiased opinion if you don't know any cops?
Just because
These are people's family members and friends and brothers and fathers and everything.
And
Like, people deserve respect at the end of the day.
Who forced them to be a cop?
All right, so then, you know what? All the
chief.
cops go home today and quit because DNA said, who forced you to be a cop?
Right.
That's fine.
We can say something. You know how large the NYPD's budget is?
At the end of the day, at the end of the day, everybody quit because DNA said nobody does anything. That just works, right? So when you have people shooting in the street, when you have people running up in your building, acting lawlessly, who are you gonna call?
We'll use
Ghostbusters?
My good friend Smith and Weston.
Okay.
Okay.
So
now,
when
anyway,
it's okay, correct. Those are the same guns that he said were illegally brought in, right? Who brings them in? Everybody can't go get a registered gun license for whatever reason, whether it be credit, whether it be no credit history, whatever the case may be. So hold on.
Amendment,
and that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
Somebody said something?
He said, hi, Bernice.
Oh. Okay, and Tiffany Kelson said, not all cops are bad.
Of course not. That'd be crazy. Not all cops are good either.
Some people will take the job too seriously. And that's true.
No, the seriousness would have been what it says on the car. CRP. Courtesy, professionalism, CRP. CPR. It's courtesy,
professionalism,
and respect.
You can't even quote what their phrase is.
And what's it supposed to mean? What is it supposed to mean? I don't quote it. What is it supposed to mean? You trying to throw stones at me? Because I can't remember.
Duck.
That's the problem.
You're accused, like, come on, get it right. Like,
that's the problem. We're trying to have an intelligent conversation.
What's been intelligent? DA, bring me the fight. A brown person, get it right. Brown. A brown girl. A brown girl. Get it right. Tonight I'm a brown girl.
You say you're brown in front of the Dominican or Puerto Rican. They'll look at you and say, "Which you crazy?" They'll say, "We're brown. You people are black. If you want to be brown, more power to you. I'm not mad at you. Be brown. Brown power, sun power. I believe in black power. I believe in black nationalism. We should own our own in our community, not all these lousy foreigners controlling our communities. And you people are satisfied with the Asians in your community, the Koreans, the Vietnamese, the Arabs from the so-called Middle East. You have no problem with that in your community.
What business have you opened in your community? What business do you have?
You're sitting in my business.
Okay. What
right
other
now.
What other business?
So
everybody can walk into this business. What other stores do you have outside? What strip malls did you buy? What grocery bodega did you open? How many did you invest in? Again, I'm not the one throwing stones, though. No, I'm not the one. What else are you doing?
Black man, I will not dignify this conversation because I'm a true 1,000% black man.
Then you know what? Go outside and invest in your community. Give some money back to those people out there that want to start businesses. Invest in small businesses outside. And invest in them.
What point are you making?
Just the point, you're sitting here talking about everything.
Throwing stones at me.
It's not a stone, DNA. You're sitting behind a glass house. No, it's not. It's not an argument. At the end of the day, say something uplifting that's going to help people go out there and do something different.
When a black man is trying to make a point, colored Negroes will always try to interrupt and make sure their point is not heard. That is how it's been done from day one.
What?
That's how Negroes and coloreds operate.
Wow. Really?
And in regards to the police department, if we had the Nation of Islam and the Black Panthers roaming these streets as law enforcement, it wouldn't be no crime. Okay? It wouldn't be no crime.
You let fire burn and still burns out.
I'm not mad. Just saying, come with the facts. Like, these are all hypothetical questions. These are all subjective opinions. Bring me the facts. Right? If the Black Panthers and the Nation of Islam could do it better, then let them do it.
No,
I have no problem with it.
The government won't allow them. The Nation of Islam was going for a security contract, and that dirty, no-good-at-time Giuliani wouldn't give the Nation of Islam a contract. Now read your facts and don't just give me your opinion, my dear.
I didn't give you an opinion. I said bring me the facts. I told you that from day one. Show it to me in writing, like I'm supposed to believe everything you say.
2019.
I'm not. You brought it to the table. You bring the facts. You bring the facts. Bring the facts. Where's the
month is going to be 2020. Okay?
Absolutely.
2020.
Absolutely.
And here you are talking nonsense about your community.
You haven't said one thing positive about our community. You just sat here and said all you people are satisfied with this, that, and the third. Have you celebrated? Have you once celebrated the black businesses that are started up that have gone past?
One at a time.
Hold on a minute. No. You didn't. Did I finish what I'm saying? Did I finish what I'm saying? No.
I want to answer.
DNA knows it all. You can't answer a question. I'm done. I didn't even give you a question to answer yet. You answered.
Supporting black business.
Say that. I said. And I'm the one not listening.
Screaming like a wild woman and speak like
I'm not screaming. You're talking over me.
Yes,
what is it that you want me to do? If I whisper, you won't hear me.
We take turns speaking.
How can we take turns when every time I say something, you want to jump
because
in?
You come out of left field with such nonsense.
I
can't let this go over the radio around the world, and people think that this is what represents our station. I have to stop doing your track.
The sad truth of it is, you have all of this for yourself, and you only want to hear what you want to hear. Because there's much more going out in the world. There are much more black businesses that's bigger than this brick and mortar that you sit and you say, oh, well, we're not doing this and we're not doing that. What about the people that own the brick and mortars that rent to the Asians or rent to the Arabs? What about the
black? They're usually the Jews for the most part. I have nothing against the Jews. I made more money with Jews than I did with black folks, which sounds crazy. It's true. But anyway.
You'll be surprised at how many black folks own stuff. And that's all I have to say on that.
So read Tiffany's journal.
So Tiffany says, I was just locked up for 115 days, and I've learned a lot about correctional officers. They came to work to torture the inmates. That's
and I'll just put it out there. I live with an ex-correctional officer.
And he seems to be a good man.
And the sad thing is,
the little I do know, my man right gave me the eyes of death.
The sad thing is, a lot of correctional officers are black and Hispanic. That's
now, you know what's so funny?
Really sad.
What's easier than the NYPD test is the correction test. I took both of those tests over in my youth. I could never take them now. Those are easy tests. What's the big deal? So what their correction? So what their parole? Those are easy. Try to be a businessman dealing with the Jew every day. Try to get business loans and deal with colored Negroes who's trying to cut your throat left and right. Try to deal with the cutthroat family who look black like you. That's hard. Getting a 9 to 5, looking at a chief leader, that's easy.
And that's your opinion, DNA.
Read Tiffany's comments. She wrote something good.
That's your opinion, DNA.
Yeah,
everybody's job, and I'm not negating you. That's your opinion. The SVOP is the worst place to be for your first because they treat everyone the same, and one man can mess it up for everyone. And I truly don't think it was fair, but I did my 90 days and came home with no probation, and it was hard. Right? It's that when you're in prison, it's a totally different life.
It's not a prison. It's just you don't have bail. That's why they put you there. Okay, it's not a prison.
You locked up. It's a different life.
It's not a prison. They can lock you up. As you know, you was a nice, decent citizen, and they picked on you, and you waving their flag, and they picked on you. NYPD.
Life's about.
And like I said, it was a black sergeant that arrested me.
Oh.
What I said to you was,
it a brown sergeant?
Excuse me, and it was a black officer that overreacted at the end of the day. Like I said, there are good and there are bad cops. And there's a mental defect with those people that use their authority to embarrass and harass others. But at the end of the day, we're not going to sit here and bash them. They have a job to do, and they want to make it home just like we do. I agree with everything.
If you don't want to do your job, get out of there.
All right.
One thing I do give it to the criminals.
And that's what the commissioner said today, the other day. He told those cops maybe they need to find another career.
Exactly.
Because they let people down with water.
Let me say this. Now, this is what I got to say, okay? Now, as far as those 2 big pumps throwing water on the cops, I wouldn't care less if the cops shot them dead. They deserve what they get. How dare them do that to a police officer who's doing his job? Okay, there's no.
But those are the very officers that you just know.
Can I speak? I speak truth to power.
Those are the very officers.
Can I speak, please? Can I interrupt you? In the last 5 seconds.
In the last 5 seconds, they interrupt me. I can't stand the DNA. I cannot stand the DNA.
There's no reason for these 2 big pumps throwing any type of liquid substance on police officers who's doing their job. I am on the side of NYPD in a situation like that. And if they shot the person and we saw it on camera who did that, I would have no sympathy or empathy for them. Okay? Let's not get it twisted. I do not protect or stand up for criminals. I detest and hate any thief, any criminal. I'll be the first to volunteer and pull the switch on the electric chair for anybody who's 1,000% guilty. So let's not get it twisted, my dear.
DNA, you're confused. I'm not even talking.
No, I speak truth
You
to
know
power,
you're not,
and
because
you can't handle it.
DNA, you can't say in one breath that, oh, these dirty rock cocksuckers and da da da, and then the next breath say that we should have took out the civilians that threw the
So you think it's right for these punks to throw water on the police?
No, they should have arrested them.
No, they should have shot them.
See,
and
now he wants
and
to.
they should have
He wants
shot
to kill
them.
them.
So they
So
were
you're
guilty.
gonna shoot
On
them.
camera.
You're gonna shoot them. You're
On
gonna
camera.
execute them in
On
front of
camera.
kids on camera in the middle of the street. DNA, no, that's not
No,
what you do.
if we saw them on camera committing the crime, which is an assault,
They threw water, DNA.
so what?
They should have been arrested.
I don't say killing.
It's
Listen,
hold on, DNA.
But yet,
So what if I threw water on you?
I
You
will
have
shoot
every right.
you and kill you dead.
give me some water. Give me some water.
I'll say, Your Honor, I don't know what was in that pail of water. That pail of liquid he was throwing on me. Out of self-defense, I defended myself, Your Honor.
Yeah, but at the
Read
end
the
of
comments,
the
read the
day,
comments.
we are trying to do it. This is bad. Sussex violation of probation, and I asked to do time because I could not do probation. I caught the charge 8 years ago, and they treated me like they saw me on the regular. Wow, that's really.
I do not defend criminals. That's like that twisted. I know how Negroes and colored folks and brown people do. They try to flip the script of a real black man who's speaking truth to power and being the messenger and giving you news that you might not want to hear.
Well,
right,
I'm
Wizz?
gonna say this.
Yes.
I don't like police brutality, but I don't like civilian brutality.
Okay, we agree on that.
We agree on that.
Okay, go
the
on.
police officers that were assaulted by those men in the
Should have
street,
defended themselves.
they had a right to defend. That's when you call in backup.
No, you take it into your own.
No.
Listen.
No.
You had 8 people picking on 2.
No.
I don't like bullies.
No.
And at that time, those punks throwing water on the cops were bullies.
No. There were kids in that street.
I don't care if they were kids. Where's their parents at?
Hold on, DNA. There was kids that was playing in the street that had nothing to do with it.
Oh, now make it plain, Miss Brown woman.
But you didn't see the video?
I didn't see no kids playing. All I saw was a whole lot of people throwing water on the cops.
Yeah, and some of those people throwing water were the little kids.
So you telling me the little kids even doing it too? The little kids.
Am I wrong? Did I make a mistake?
Now, Miss Charms, I have a theory. This is my theory.
Shoot the whole block.
Now, NYPD is wicked and wicked. They could have sat down and planned this. Because, black folks, you just give them $10, they'll do any kind of crime just to do it because white men told them to do it. So they said, here, we'll pay you $100.
Did you just say that?
Can I finish?
I just asked.
Can I finish? There's always 3 sides to a story. Here's my second side. They might have hired these punks. Here's $100. Now do this to the cops. And they told the cops, pretend you're being picked on and don't do nothing. So we can publicize this to the whole world to see. And then when we start shooting later on this summer, they'll understand why we shot. You understand? So it's all a game, it's all a plan. Look at the big picture, Miss Brown.
They were Hispanics or they were.
I don't care what they were.
Right?
I don't care if they were Jew, Irish, Italian, Black, Latino, Dominican, report, whoever it was, they were out of order. Out of order.
They were out of order, and the police officers they should have handled it differently. But
what should they have done? What should they have done?
They should have arrested them on the spot and called for backup.
Oh, there's 25 kids. You're going to arrest all 25 of them?
No, the adults. Because they threw a bucket at them too.
Exactly.
Not only did they
now, is that right? Is that right?
DNA, I just said they should have arrested them and handled it there and called for backup immediately. And
shoot them cocksuckers and show. We're not taking no mess.
No, a bullet goes any direction.
No, if you're a good shot, you'll shoot.
But we don't know if they're a good shot. DNA, a 13-year-old just got shot in the park.
What do you got to do with what we're talking about?
Listen, bullets have no names. Whether you're
tell me something I don't know, please, Jones.
Well, obviously you don't know it if you say shoot the shot, and if you're a good shot, you hit it because even sometimes good shots miss.
Well, go through and hit somebody else.
Because I don't shoot.
You
Right.
can-
or
so
go
a
through
bullet-
and hit somebody else.
Right, a bullet can
the
ricochet and pass
neo-Nazis
through.
are taking practice every day in the woods.
You know what?
waiting
I've
for this
actually
war.
thought about my kids. I've thought about taking them to a gun range.
Your
and taking them
kids
on
are
a trip.
wild like that? I hope not.
No,
Oh.
what did I just say? I said
It's
I
not about
thought about
protection.
Oh,
taking
okay.
my kids
Okay.
to learn how to use a weapon. Just because, you know,
Well, they're too
shooting
young. You need to learn. They don't need to.
my kids are 15, 9, and 8. These people start training their kids from young. 7.
Yeah, they have
take them
militias.
hunting.
Militias
They
out
take
there in
them
the
hunting.
woods.
But and any nook, you know,
Any
we're
more
not
comments?
bashing the police officers. At the end of the day, they want to make a home just like we want to be a.
But don't be crying on my shoulder saying, all I want to do is get my pension. Nobody's forcing you to be a cop. If you can't handle it,
DNA, that
get
is
out
a
of the kitchen.
wrong perspective. to
That's
have
your
about
opinion
police
of what's
officers.
wrong, not my opinion of what's
DNA,
wrong.
that's a really unfair statement to have about police officers.
It's like the girl at McDonald's. Which, if you don't want to give me a nice burger, don't get another
Well,
job.
your mouth is why you didn't get a nice burger. Anyway, Tiffany said, I disagree because a correctional officer is a wannabe cop who failed the police academy. No, they actually have to go through the police academy.
They don't they have their own practice?
They have to go through a police academy.
Well, see, what confuses me is this. If you have all these, because most of these corrections, I believe, are black, right here in New York.
And that's the
Not,
thing,
not upstate, but New York City corrections.
Mhm.
And that crooked one who got, is he in jail, the crooked union leader guy?
Seabrook.
Seabrook, he's in jail? Or he's out on bail?
I think he is. Is he in
he's out on
jail?
bail.
Now,
He deserves, if he's a crook, he deserves to be in jail. I don't believe in locking up innocent people. I don't believe in shooting innocent people. If you deserve it, you deserve it. If you're a crook, you're a crook.
we're gonna have to wrap this up, guys.
We
Yeah,
didn't
like
leave
I've
yet?
heard, like I've heard like some horror stories where people plot things to do things to cops. It's just not nice.
What do you mean? Like what? Give me an example, please. You make
Like
an
for instance,
example.
no, I'm not. I'm dead serious. I was in the Brooklyn, well, correctional.
You mean COs? Okay.
I was in Brooklyn Detention Center, and it was like, yeah, that's why they was throwing piss and everything, and they should have been throwing piss on those dirty mother effers. Why would you do that? Piss and feces. Why would you
Did
do
you hear
that?
their side of the story? Why they did it?
Because they said they alleged, oh, these motherfuckers be treating us any type of way. I didn't have a problem. They were pretty polite to me. But again, there's 3 sides to every story.
Once
But
you
at
say
the
you were
end of the
brown, they
day,
said, oh, she's cool. She's a brown girl.
no,
She's cool.
no, it wasn't even that. Sometimes some people are jerks. There's no way around it.
From your president on down.
Some people get in these uniforms and they feel like, yo, it makes them more than who they are.
Right.
Right? It's just like the whole theory of going from elementary school to high school. You get to get a name for yourself, right? I'm not negating that. But there are those that want to go in there and do a good job. And that's just the bottom line. And we have to be mindful of that. There may be 10 cops, and out of those 10 cops, 3 may be crooked. Do we?
Oh, no, you're being kind. It's probably 7 bad and 3 good.
That's not true. That's not true. I won't agree to that.
Why? I'm getting something in my ear. What's that? That's
My vibrator.
Wait a while. I wouldn't say how much, but I might throw up.
No, you talk too much.
Oh,
You talk too
man.
much.
You
Wow.
talk too
You
much.
talk
Now
too
You
much.
were needed that.
Now that was definitely out of left field.
Okay, I agree. Okay, so bullets have. Okay, so Tiffany always says I disagree. A correction officer is a wannabe cop who failed the police academy. She also says bullets don't have a name.
That's right.
And she says I agree. My kids are 16, son, 9, and 16 son and 9 girl, and I'm so scared for my son because he is a black man growing up in a bad community. But not everyone is bad. My son is a great kid to be 16 from the hood. Right, like we have
Like I was, a nice, good kid. From the
right,
hood.
we have nice, good kids, and we have nice, good kids that happen to have negative people that are in the same environment, right? So what do? And nobody deserves to be judged by what the next person does, but the human mind doesn't allow it. And that's all I'm saying. When it comes to police officers, yes, I've had my moments where I've had a horrible experience with DNA put out there. Luckily, I already put it out
Oh, that
there.
was loose lips, you mean?
Loose lips get stitches,
Oh,
yes, DNA.
sorry.
I thought they sunk shit.
Loose lips get stitches. But, you
Are
know.
you threatening me? Call 911. She's threatening me.
Oh, the same police you said you need to oust them. Look at that. You see, there we go back.
She's threatening me.
Yep, call police. But at the end of the day, I had a horrible experience with police officers. And it did take off my rose-colored glasses, as my sisters say. But does that mean I automatically go out and I'm anti-police? I cannot do that because I had a police officer come to my building and the person that was leasing the store told him, because the building I live in, my family owns, this Arab guy, told the police that I was just some quack in the neighborhood that came around harassing his store. And they actually believed it because at the time I was pregnant and I was holding James under my arm and your niece was on the other side. And it was so crazy. It was an Asian cop and a Hispanic cop. And they were like, Miss, you need to go home or you're going to have to. I'm like, are you kidding me? I said, you know what? I'm not even going to argue with you. And later on, a few months later, they had to come for the same man because he was harassing my family and would not leave. And the cop had to apologize to me.
He's a business owner?
No, he was renting from my family.
Oh, living there.
Renting the store. The bodega.
Okay.
Right, my family owns a.
I don't think Arabs call it Spanish call it.
It doesn't matter.
Arabs call it something else.
Deli?
No, they call it get nigga money.
Wow.
Anyway, they call it get nigga money.
Well, he was getting the nigga money and he was turning it over to my family. That's just that. But anyway, so that nigga money was going right back to the nigga house. Anyway, to make a long story short, and it was so funny because the Asian cop ended up apologizing to me because he's like, well, how did I know? And I couldn't get mad because he, at the time when the incident first happened and the officers did not take my side, they asked me, do I have a lease? Well, what are you talking about? How can you prove you're the landlord? I was like, and I didn't have any of that, so I couldn't prove my case. So they went with what the store owner told them because he could prove that he had it. You get what I'm saying? So it's like,
should I tell that story about
you didn't.
the
What you mean, sort of the DNA?
That's not.
You know what? I'm not talking in parables.
No.
Bottom line, I'm not
I got a good story for you about the cops. Now, are you listening?
Nope. Oh, you talking to me?
I'm talking to the world with the radio station.
They don't want to talk to you anymore. Everybody's ready to go home now. Yes.
Pass.
Yeah, pass.
I think it's a good story.
Okay. Now, you know I'm always bashing NYPD.
I'm sorry, pause. You guys, I can't see DNA, but he's so excited he's standing.
No, the thing is, I couldn't see you before I'm down here on the chair, so I'm standing up. So
I'm in all your monitors over there. You can see me.
I wanted this all 10-second delay. 10-second delay. Yeah.
He's excited. God damn.
How you know?
It shows, yes, it is. God damn.
Anyway, you know, we're promoters. We promote events. Okay, we promoted this big event downtown, right off Broadway. And because we had the audacity to come below 96th Street as a black businessman, my dear brown woman, someone will probably look beautiful and black like me, called the cops on us to close us down. But they didn't know that we had blessings from the Almighty on our side. I was away. I was sick that week. Mm-hmm. I was sick that week, and Rock.
No, you went to go get supplies.
You went to get supplies. So Rock was at the front desk, and what was the charge they called? The white woman was getting raped inside.
Yeah,
they called somebody called 911 because we were killing our competition business wise. So they called 911 and claimed there was a white woman being raped inside our establishment. So you had about 40 cops come knocking on our door. You got to get buzzed in because we have security cameras all over the place. So Rock at the front desk, he buzzes them in. All these cops come in there, and Rock is by his lonesome with 40 white cops, and it's just Rock by himself. And Rock handled the situation like a pro. Maybe it was a good thing that God didn't have me there, because you know I am.
You've been taken out in cuffs. Taken out, carried out.
Rock was so calm, cool, and collective. He talked these white cops. I'm gonna call them other things, but I'm call them white cops. He talked these white cops like a professional he is, and they actually didn't hang around no more than about 3 minutes, and they broke out, right?
So I don't agree with everything that cops do. Just like I don't agree with.
Human beings.
Yeah, you told the story perfect.
You wasn't in there. I'm talking about him. He was in there.
But at the end of the day, people just gotta take a step back. They just really have to take a step back and do better at treating each other better, and have respect. Like just the other day, what was it? Thursday when that young girl got shot in the park.
By a gangbanger or by what?
People shooting in broad daylight. It was like 6 o'clock in the evening. You know, I don't know. It was on Channel 12 News. I only know of it because my daughter is.
I used to know a guy who sold guns. Okay.
But can I finish my point before?
But the cops know who has the guns. Don't make it up. We're going.
At the end of the day. right around the corner simultaneously while that was happening, there was a day shooting in my neighborhood as well. At the end of the day, we gotta stop playing with these guns. We have to hold these people in our community responsible. You may be right, the police may know who holds the gun, but if we as community members don't step up and say you're not gonna do this here, it's gonna continue to happen. We have to take charge of our own communities because it's but so much the police officers are gonna do if we're not even doing it.
I agree 100% with that. Now, if they were to give the Nation of Islam a contract to secure our own black communities, I believe these communities would be much more safe than they are.
Yes and no, because the sad thing about power, whenever man gets power, they misuse it. Bottom line.
Yeah.
And that's 100%, whether it's the NYPD, the Black Panthers, Nation Islam, it takes, what did I say? I'm sorry, Nation of Islam. It takes a lot to resist temptation. And that temptation is once you're given power, to know that it's to service people and not to serve your own selfishness.
It said absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Absolutely.
So now, in regards to these gangs, so-called gangs, that are in our black community, who do you think supports these gangs? These gangs are supported by the United States government, from the FBI, CIA, all the way down to NYPD. As soon as white folks started moving into Upper Manhattan, Harlem, you know what happened? All these punk gangs disappeared. I'm going, wait a minute. Only 6 months ago, there were shootings in Harlem. Now that white folks are half and half, 50% black, 50% white folks, all the gangs disappeared. So don't tell me, I'm not talking to you now, I'm talking in general. Don't tell me that cops don't know who these gangs are because they supply the gangs with their weapons. They know exactly who these punks are who are in gangs.
It's not even that they disappear, it's like a swoop down theory. Heavy police and low tolerance, right? And again, it has to do, one thing we heard from my family used to be very heavy in the Bushwick community, as far as like, participating in community meetings, hearings, block association. The one policy that the police have, if communities don't want our help, we just don't help. So you have to agree.
That's not right. They're getting paid to help. That's their
Hold on
job.
a minute. Are you gonna keep walking into a boiling hot room knowing you're gonna get burned every time?
How are they getting burned?
If the community is not working with them and they're anti-police officer, how am I gonna support them? That means that they're not willing to contact us when something goes wrong. They're not willing to help us, help keep their community safe. So how am I gonna go in to support them? Sometimes that happens too. Communities are not willing to work with them. But DNA, it is now 10:47. Any closing remarks?
Closing remarks is, I wish there were more honest cops.
More honest human beings applying for the jobs of cops.
We're assuming that honest human beings are not already applying. We're assuming. And that's not unfair statement.
Well, the thing is, if you are honest trying to get a police officer's job, they'll cut you off at the knees when it comes to the psychological. That's where they get you. You can get a 98, 99 like I did on these tests. But when it comes to psychological, you have no control over. You have all these captains and chiefs sitting there giving you all these psychological tests. However, I don't remember because it's been 30 years ago or more.
I know a few people, more than one, more than, say about 5, that I know. I don't know many people that are honest police officers that got through. I do know them.
Say, I'm sorry.
No, you weren't listening, so it wasn't important.
No, it was.
No, you
Stop
didn't.
underestimating your work.
I didn't underestimate my work. DNA, if you wanted to hear what I was saying, you wouldn't be talking to Brock about something I wasn't
Brock
saying.
was doing something I didn't want him to do. That's all I was telling him to do.
You've been talking to him. Every time I start talking, you start talking to Brock.
What
That's
are they
okay.
trying to cut you off on purpose?
You ignore me a lot when Brock is around.
No
Anyway, people, Tiffany says good night. You guys about to shower. She's about to shower and go to bed. What I said was, I know I have friends, and I can name one friend off the top of my head, which I'm not going to put their name out there. He's a good cop, and he made it through. See, there you go again. You
don't have to name it.
There you go again. You see?
I
am breaking up with DNA. It's over. We're filing for divorce.
Don't be putting no thing on me.
We're filing for divorce. Don't let DNA fool you.
I am not married to that woman. I have never had sex relations with that woman.
Oh yeah? Hold on a minute. Let's pull up the video now. But anyway, no. There are good cops. And I stand by that.
They all can't be bad.
Everybody gets caught in a moment. And, it is what it is. We just gotta respect it.
Understand the history of how the cops even got there. Okay? Why was there even a police force formed? Understand the history.
The real question is, do we even need a police force today and why? What can we do differently as people? That's the real
We
question.
need some honest
At
police,
the end of the day,
honest FBI, honest CIA,
I-
honest congressmen, honest presidents. Okay?
so then, where's Wiz?
Oh, nah, that's you're draining me.
You brought up the subject.
No, actually, you brought
No, I
it.
said
Yeah.
we talk politics. He said, yeah, he wanted to say something about
You've been
politics.
dying to talk about politics.
I never got to what I wanted to talk
What
about.
did you
No,
want to say,
there's a-
Wiz,
there's a
before we
mic.
go?
You couldn't talk.
No,
Nope.
nope.
No DNA. Nope.
Any last shout outs before I press the off the air button?
Shout out to Jay Disney for the shirt. You know, everybody.
Who's Jay Visible?
My friend's boyfriend. But anyway, shout out to Rockman in the building, Sean.
Yes, sir.
I'm saying, yo was far more than Pacquiao last week. I'm
Yeah,
saying
that was a
tonight.
horrible fight, wasn't it?
Yeah. So, but everybody, just have a good evening and drink a lot of wisdom off because I heard it's supposed to be
Yes, happy Leo season.
Leo season.
And if you want to learn more about your right to know, it's a law that police officers may follow. Go to nyc.gov RTKA.
The Civilian Complaint Review Board, they might be appearing in the studio. We're going to have a nice, long conversation about the different agencies in this city. And I'm even put out an invitation to the PBA, Lynch, the Irishman Lynch.
Lynch isn't coming anywhere.
Well, I'm finding the invitation. Lynch can come, and so could the commissioner. What happens to also Irish?
He's too busy working on
That means they have no respect for our listeners. Should not
yeah,
have you.
yeah, he's too busy working on De Blasio being anti-police. Yep. At the end of the day, people, I had fun tonight. I missed you. See you next week. Have a great evening. Toodles. Rock, anything?
No, I'm good. It's good to have Charms back.
All right, y'all. Good night.
Back on, and then I gotta hit the road.